Okay, yo, what is good, y'all? Something just opened up and I don't know what opened and I'm scared. Why did a screen open right now on my other monitor? I'm gonna hit X and see what happens. Okay, oh my gosh. This is a sloppy intro, but I did start recording and this is gonna be the intro. What's up, y'all? This is Best of 2023 Watch, where we play the latest games in search of the greatest games of the year. I'm here, you know, I'm hanging out, and I'm not gonna lie, it's been a time. It's been a time. If you were in the chat before, right? If you like are hardcore into it, you're here live on twitch.tv, you know that I'm like, man, I've been going through it a little bit. Was sick for a while, got knocked down, came back up. Make sure that wasn't an error message. I don't think it was. I think it was just, so I was mentioning something popped up on my screen. It was I think just like a preview of a window or something, but I'm like so far away, it's rough. But we're here, we're hanging out. Let's just get into it because I feel like we're here for the casual vibes, as always. So let's just boot up Armored Core. This is my first Armored Core game ever. It's a lot of people's first Armored Core game. Y'all already know me and FromSoft. I mean, it's a little oil and water. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not going to lie to you. FromSoft, I love to try a FromSoft game, uninstall the FromSoft game, have a mental breakdown, reinstall the FromSoft game. Oh my god, I cannot speak today at all. But this is the vibes of the time. But this is, you know, also what this channel's about, right? We're here to hang out. We're here to see how things are going, you know. We did beat Demon Souls, and by we I mean we, like all of us, like the collection of humanity over here in this chat, through tips and through beaming into my world. Yeah, also let me know if anytime any audio stuff is funky. I feel like it sounds pretty good on my end, but I also, you know, don't fully know. Like, I don't know how else to explain it. It's a new setup. You know, we're running things with the stream deck. We got a new camera. The man in the chair has left the chair, and I don't know if he's coming back. Yumi and Manyface, yeah, Manyface staff fucking goated. Absolutely goated. What are we reading? We don't know. We don't know. Okay, adjust brightness until the image on the left is, it's kind of already barely visible, but like I can't see shit, so I'm kind of blast it a little bit. Okay, cool. That's like good with me. Sound settings. Can we get like a subtitles? Okay, I don't know. New game? Okay, yeah. Why hit? Oh, next. Hit next. Okay, duh. Yeah, there's actually only like, there's like nothing mapped to this. It's just dials, but the 15 button or the 32? Oh, it's like, I don't know, almost none. Like, I'm not sure. There's 8 like of the little like things you can click on, and then there's just 4 dials. I'm not sure what model that is offhand, but okay, cool. Again, we're a little bit out of it, so we're just gonna try to get through this as quickly as possible so we can get to the game. Enter a pilot name. So fun fact, this is showing up for me super funky on my television, so I have to adjust something, and I'm not sure what it is. So what do I do for this? It's like a little too like wide. Like, I don't, should I just go into settings or something? Like display, screen and video? I mean, that's never happened really to me before, so I'm not really sure what to. Adjust display area. Yes, okay, it was like a little bit too big. I got it. Okay, great. Yes, boom. Yeah, I think it was the display in this instance. Yeah, perfect. Okay. It's like a little tight. It might even need to be zoomed out a little bit more, but okay, now here's the thing. I've been on a new kick. Normally, I'm always like just Janet, you know? I'm Janet, sometimes I'm Game Monosis. I've been doing a new thing where I am like trying to like pick a different name or like adjust my name to be more like in the world. So Maybe like Mech J, but that's like, but I'm the pilot. I'm not the mech. J Mechtronica. That's pretty good, actually. I think I'll probably just do that, like J Electronica. But yeah, I think that's gonna be my name. Even though I'm not a mech, I'm a pilot, but like the vibes, you know? Okay. Hold on. Yeah, this is pretty good, I feel like. Gen Mech is also good. I'd go with Ashuka, like Asuka for, oh, that's good. Yeah, I like that. See, you have like something real to contribute.
Wake the dog up.
Let me know if it's too loud. It might be too loud. The game audio.
Walter verified.
Or it might be too quiet.
Coral control device. Augmented human C4621 has awakened.
Cool.
Time to get to work, 621. I'm powering down your entry capsule on my signal. Now, activate the AC.
I'll talk about to tweet out that I'm live, but don't mind me as I do that now.
Descent to ISB 2262, Rubicon 3, complete.
Your position is grid 135.
Yeah, there's a lot of
Off
ACs.
target, but within permissible range. There's a catapult ahead. Use it to close the gap.
I know. Dude, Pale Guy Tony being like, God, I want this game, but my brother's wedding is costing a lot, as is my best buddies, and I gotta save up. No money on games tomorrow, I wonder. Honestly, the hidden cost of knowing people who are getting married is so high. Like, I think that's really relatable. No, I get it. I get it. Why do you think I was like, what if we just got the Elgato software on an iPad? You know? I know. I go to weddings all the time, though. I can't say no. I can't. I just, like, I can't do it. I can't say no to a wedding. I'm like, oh, they invited, you know, when they thought of the people they wanted there, they included me. I kind of gotta go. I gotta go. I'm excited for a Season Sleeper 2 announcement, but I enjoyed the first one. Just finished the first mission. Loving it so far. Hope you enjoy it. Have a good weekend, gamers. I'm scared for, like, the difficulty spike of this game. But, you know, can I just, like, hold X and zoop all the way up there? Okay, you can. I do like that they just kind of throw you into things, so that's cool. That's me. Okay, do I just, like... Okay. Wait, can I... Okay. Right, but then I ran out of energy. Okay, I see you, I see you. Very, Final Fantasy VII Remake with the UI. Like, the little, like, thing on the side kind of thing, you know? Yeah, see, I heard it eases you in too, but then I also heard that the first boss is like, you've been playing the game wrong, and like, I've heard of some pretty big, like, difficulty spikes, or like pushback moments. And I know for some people, they're like, oh, I love the idea of a satisfying challenge. I don't really. I don't know. Like, I don't really need to. I don't want to be too challenged. You know what I mean? I'm kind of just here to hang out. I don't know. I want to be challenged. But that being said, here I am, you know, playing another fucking FromSoft game, just seeing what's up. The reticle automatically targets on-screen enemies. When there are multiple enemies, the enemy closest to the center will be prioritized. Move the camera to change the priority enemy target. Seems simple enough. Okay, and then R2 to fire.
Clear out this guard mix.
Okay.
Perfect chance to test your AC.
I guess maybe there's like a cooldown, yeah. Okay, I'm big, I'm boofy, I'm walking around. Like, this seems not too bad. I feel like... am I doing this right? Like, I don't know. Like, I'm just walking around. Like, should I be flying more? Oh, there's somebody there. Oh, there's somebody, like, right there. Okay. Like, am I supposed to just be walking, like, fucking regular-ass walking? Okay, no, here we go. Target assist keeps your AC oriented toward the target. When enabled, your AC will automatically lock its orientation toward him. Okay, so... okay, cool. Should I be, like, zooping around like that? Like, is that the intended... is that the intended, like, movement here? When enabled, your AC will... okay. I mean... no, they don't. I didn't even think to check because there's no point. Like, system, yeah, just graphics game, you know. Oh, game settings? Oh, okay. I mean, it's just like the targeting and all that. Oh, the subtitles are on. Okay, cool. Which I should have noticed they were on because they've been talking. Oh, it's like square to like, I can... okay. Okay. Okay, you're like... okay, you're like... you're kind of skating. Okay. I mean, I like to skate. So I feel like... I don't know if I need... I don't know if I need to be strafing left and right the way I am. Oh, gosh. I'm like... I'm a little unwieldy right now. Don't mind me. The missile launcher equipped to the right shoulder is capable of multi-lock, which allows you to attack multiple enemies. Hold R1. Okay, cool. So let's hold R1 now. Do I just then... okay, yeah. So you hold R1 and then that, like, basically activates your missiles. Oh, God. Oh, God. Okay. I feel like... am I already almost dead? Like, I'm a little concerned. Where's my health? Is it the... or is it just the AP? Oops. Sorry, that's triangle. There we go. Yeah, I mentioned the Midgar thing too. Like, it has that vibe. I just do not understand the Chaos Souls things from people. It takes a bit of getting a hang of it, much like skating. Tap circle to hover glide. Okay, cool. So what's square then? Just to zoop? So this is my... okay, oh. Never mind. Use your repair kit. Okay, up on the D-pad. Simple enough.
Your AC's taking damage. Patch it up.
Okay, yeah, so I'm... okay.
Remaining.
See the contaminated city down there? That's where you're landing.
I feel... hold on. Can I stop? Stop!
Access the catapult.
Okay. Oops, my bad. Okay, there we go. Oh. Okay, there. Yes. Yes. Okay. There we go. What about y'all? Anybody else playing Armored Core? Contaminated City, Nuclear Fallout?
Time to fly, 621.
I just wanna fly. Put your arms around me, baby. How you liking the game, Janet? Can we play it later today? I just started. Like,
We'll make a killing.
I started here very late, so I just got going.
To buy their life back.
Sorry, last night loving it so far. If you're 621, what happened at 620? Oh no, he's gone. Hi, are you gone now?
Scavenge the AC.
Yeah, if you're down to come back, you don't have to. I think everything's working okay. Wait, you said you'd be back in a little bit?
You'll need
Okay.
ID to operate.
I want Isaiah to say hi to everybody since he works so hard getting everything together. Okay, quick boost. There we go, quick boost. Okay, so that's the lets you instantly accelerate in any direction, helping you evade attacks or swiftly close in on enemies. Okay, so that's like L and then square. I'm also trying to see. I'm trying to get comfortable here. It's hard, like, trying to reach that ultimate comfort, you know? And there's not like, this is, okay, I think this is where it's going to be at. No, it was supposed to be 4, but then like I got down here at 4:30, and then like y'all know how it is. I love to dilly, I love to dally. But we finally got going. I don't have any like opinions right now, I don't think. It feels okay, this is gonna I don't know this style in this genre. So this is my first Armored Core game. This is probably in a way my first mech game. I don't have any expectations going into it. It feels like really old, not in a bad way. It just feels like of a different era to me, like the vibes. And it kind of reminds me, like the UI and the vibes remind me of Final Fantasy VII Remake, for some reason. So yeah, I don't know. A recliner. See, I just need a mic that's a little bit more movable. Because I feel like I can't, like, fully, like, lean back in this setup without, like, what's the word? Getting too far away from the mic. And then I can't, like, scoot forward very easily either. Like, I just have issues. We can also move this a little bit more. That's kind of something. Like, I don't know. It's tough to find like the optimal comfort while maintaining focus. I don't know. Okay, can I just like zoot my way over? Okay. Yeah, I think a mic arm would be more suitable because I think it'd just be a little bit more adjustable for like everyday stuff, like for gaming specifically here. This is also like my first time in this chair. Like there's so many things going on. Okay. I will say it controls pretty like well. I do think I might not be like the best like player to showcase how it controls because I am a little bit unwieldy. But generally it's like so far things are fairly simple. Does it matter where I go? Can I just go to this one? Like, which area is like the closest one to me?
Unidentified AC. Is that a Corps Scout?
Shoot first.
But I'm not really sure like flow-wise like how I should be going about combat versus when I play like a Souls like a Souls game or something. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go like kind of meticulous, you know, I'll have like this certain kind of ability to use and I'll do that, and like that's kind of my style. And granted, I'm not like super successful in my style or anything, but for this I'm like, I'm not really sure like how I should be playing it, what I should be doing. I know I just got my ass whooped from that, like, you know, there's like a lot of reticles everywhere. I'm trying to take people out, I'm trying not to get like killed, trying to figure out like the best way to go about like dodging and moving around. I'm kind of just sort of strafing, and I'm like, is that the most optimal style? Like, I don't really know. Is the yellow bar kind of stamina? I think, well, depends on which yellow bar you mean. I think that's what that middle bar is. Oh, like that's my boost? Yeah. Okay, hold on. Silence says, on the left shoulder buttons is a melee attack, FYI. Left shoulder. Okay, there we go. L2 then, yes. But yeah, mic arm would probably be good. I know we kind of already talked about that, but I will say the chair I'm using right now is like allegedly like a really ergonomic chair. I know, I feel like it must look weird me just like walking here, but I feel like why not just like take a quick pause, you know what I mean? Like, we don't need to fly around everywhere.
Destroy it!
You're outnumbered 6-1. Use your missiles.
the vibes of this game are like very like who wants to get a $5 Little Caesars pizza and like fucking play Armored Core all weekend. Like, not a bad vibe. I'm not saying that to be disparaging, but it's like a very like, okay. Hey, Mr. Hawks, thanks for the sub. I appreciate it. Welcome back. Here's my sub to celebrate. Thanks so much. It would be really cool to get the and granted, I know I'm a little bit I was late today, so that makes it a little bit harder to hit daily goals, but I would totally be down to do some fucking trophy hunting today. I think that'd be super fun. So we'll see where we reach. But yeah, excited to be back. Definitely sorry that you guys have to watch me struggle to get up this part of this area. And then where's this melee attack? That's nice. I like the feel of that. I do feel like I'm fucking on fire though. Can we take a second? There we go. Yeah, I am excited to be back. I do have PAX next week. Yeah, which I like that though. Like, and I think they've been doing pretty good at tutorializing. I do feel like they have definitely played their cards a little close to the chest with stuff like how you kind of do the little skate thing. Like, they didn't tell me that until like after. One way, and this is like very streamer specific, and obviously like there can be times where people like backseat too early or something. Generally, I feel like we're pretty good about that at this channel, but I feel like a tutorial is going a little too slowly or like taking too long to tell me
I'll analyze it from my end.
to tell me key information when you guys are telling me stuff before the game is. Like, it's one thing if I just like forget something's there, but like the fact that like y'all told me about the melee, y'all told me about the skate thing, like I wouldn't have minded a few things a little bit earlier. But overall, it's like, okay, I'm there, I'm fighting, I kind of can maneuver around, like it's not too bad. License code extracted from AC Rec in the Contaminated City contains the pilot's registration data, registration number RB37, call sign Monkey Gordo. So a fat monkey? Affiliation independent. I don't know why I even read all that. Kingdom Hearts is going good. I'm almost caught up on uploading all my VODs. I lost my mind today and I decided to publish like 3 old best of VODs because I'm like, oh my god, I did all the writing for them and I just kind of like didn't publish them. So I just was like, fuck it. They're not going to get shit for views, but I'm just going to publish them so that they're up. So I'm caught up on those VODs. I have part 5 of Kingdom Hearts to post and then I'll be back playing it this coming Tuesday, actually, which I'm really excited about. And yeah, we'll see what next week looks like. Because I am leaving on Thursday for PAX. So I'm going Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, come back Tuesday. So I don't know if I'll do like... so I'll do this Tuesday stream. I might get crazy and try to do next Tuesday stream, but I think that's a little dangerous coming off of PAX, where I might be like really tired. I feel like I'm guaranteed to be really tired, so I shouldn't even be saying that I might stream because I feel like there's no way in hell. But like, what if we did, you know? I also hope I won't be as tired as I usually am because I didn't take any appointments during PAX. Specifically because I'm there on behalf of MinMax, and our content's just like kind of different, and also Ben's like, you can just do the vlog, like all I care about is the Nintendo live vlog. Everything else, like, you know, don't kill yourself over this content kind of thing, you know? Like, you don't have to record 10 hours of content. Just, like, give me a couple moments here and there. See if you can say hi to Jenna, to Kelsey. Oh, gosh. Oh, he's far away. He's 360 no-scoping me over here. So, yeah, I'm gonna try to just really, like, chill and kind of enjoy it. I still want to like play games and check things out. Knowing me, I might go and do a bit more in terms of like, I'll do some like TikToks or something like on my own account or whatever. But yeah, I don't know. I want to try to keep it low key. I want to have time to hang out with people, you know. Yeah, just kind of really enjoy the show. And the panels. A lot of times when I'm like working, especially like the last couple PAX, the first PAX I went to ever was West last year, and I'm like so turned around here. Oh god, that wasn't right. That wasn't right.
What?
I was seeing if there's like data for me. I did a panel and I did some like appointments. The second one was East, and I did like at least 2 panels, maybe 3 panels. I don't remember at this point. And I did a bunch of appointments, and I wrote a bunch of articles for Pen to Pixels. So that was like, it was a great PAX, and I got a lot out of it. I feel like I'm still eating off that PAX, like in terms of my knowledge, not in terms of like money, but you know. But it was a lot of work. So I'm looking forward to like, let's like hang out in Seattle, have a good time, see other creators. You know, Eddie's gonna be there. People from MinMax are gonna be there. Yeah, it's just, I think it's gonna be just like a fun, I want to have like a fun chill time with it. Oh, I think I just walk up to this.
Analyzing.
Really quick, not gonna lie, like I'd be lying if I said I wasn't a little bit stressed about like going somewhere that's so populated right after having COVID. I have no idea if having COVID recently makes me less likely or more likely to get sick. I feel like maybe more because your immune system sort of took a hit. So I'm like a little bit, that's like in the back of my mind. And granted, like I'm always fearing COVID when I go to these events. But yeah, I'm just going to be, I think, a little more vigilant than I normally am. You can kind of only do so much at a space like that, but luckily they do have like mask mandates there, and like I'm gonna be hitting the hand sanitizer hard. It's gonna be a whole thing. Hello, how's it going? Would you care to say hello? You don't need to, but you're the man of the hour if you'd like to say hello to everybody. They can't see you, I don't think. No, they can't see you. You'd have to be here or like right here. There he is. That's his hand. I feel like I'm like a fucking parent. I'm like, do you want to say hello? Isaiah's really shy, but he waved and said hello. So there you go. Exactly, dipped waffles. I'm back to masking all the time at the tail end of COVID. It's my first time ever, and I hate it. Yeah, it sucks. I mean, every now and then I hear from someone who's like, oh, I got COVID, and like, I'm okay, and I'm not, you know, that's good. Like, I don't want people to get like violently ill. It can be really dangerous, but at the same time, it's like, damn, that's so not ever been my experience. It's always sucked, and I'm just lucky I have it better than other people. Shoot, sorry, I'm forgetting. Someone in the chat, I think it might have been Pale Guy Tony, who mentioned they either recently had it or something, and they said they had like brain fog for a really long time afterwards. You know, I know Timur just from like his social media, like he didn't tell me personally or anything, but he's had it quite a few times, and he has a really persistent like cough from it still. So like it definitely can be worse than what I get, but yeah, the point is it sucks. And you gotta watch out, and it's really tough. But yeah, masking definitely helps. I usually do that at least like at, you know, when I travel at airports, I'll wear my mask. Like I took a, you know, not perfect, but I usually go masked up for that reason, because there's so many people passing through, and like, you know, unfortunately too, I got sick like while I was out of town, and I had to like travel back home. You know, I mean, I wasn't licking doorknobs or anything for people, but like that's how that stuff spreads, you know, like, so yeah, you gotta watch out for sure. You gotta watch out. This is like a dumb comparison, and I feel like not a one-to-one. Also, apparently that zoops you really far. So oops on that. Also, I feel like I'm not going in a direction. I'm just going on vibes, so we should probably start going into the waypoint at this point, but this game has me in the mood to play Costume Quest. Anyone else? Is anyone else making that comparison? Another like mech style big machine banger. Shoot, there's someone behind me. I probably shouldn't just be casually walking in the streets of whatever this town is, but I mean, our health's doing okay, you know? Like, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. But yeah, you know, love a skating game. This is basically a skate game. Oh wait, this guy has like, he has armor. What am I supposed to do with that? And can I break it with like... Oh my god, he just said the thing that I did. Yeah. It is a good thing I have a blade. That wouldn't have taught me that was mapped to L2, but like, you guys were like right there though, you know? Like the vibe, the intent was there. The intention was there. Also, I just realized I still didn't tweet out that I'm live. I took that selfie and I never posted it anywhere. We're coming back. We're getting back into the swing of things. Live and have been for a while. I just forgot to post. Hashtag Armored Core. Honestly, and I don't mean to like take us to negative town, but with everything that has happened on Twitter so far, with like Elon's many bad decisions, I wouldn't be surprised if the next bad decision is to remove hashtags. Like, I just feel like think really quick of any good thing Twitter has, and then what if we like removed it or paywalled it? And I feel like that's where we're going at this point. Literally anything that's good. It's like, what if we just take all the good stuff and just move it somewhere else? Like the fact that retweets or reposts now, it's like, that's so frustrating. You know what this is like, but in a less like meaningful way, despite the fact that the Joker's thing was like he doesn't have meaning, he's just chaos. It's like when the Joker got all that money, he just burned his pile. But like, this is like worse than that, because it's more like he owes a lot of money and then is burning the money that he could make because it's not enough for what he owes. I don't know the long game here, you know? That's why I'm not a cajillionaire or whatever the fuck, but okay. I'm scared what that fucking red beam is. That doesn't look good. Oh, here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go. This is my friend or my enemy? I don't know. Okay. The little voice stuff is cool. Okay. Cool.
This one's already expired. I've picked up one more Rec 621. Transmitting marker. Go and check it out.
I wonder how long this area is supposed to take me, because I feel like I've been here for a while. Okay, I guess I'll go this way. It's been okay, though. Like, this is probably the longest I've played a FromSoft game and not died. That's not to say this game's easy, but, like... And again, I'm just waiting for that... Which I don't know if we'll get here in this stream, but that moment where it's like, oh, actually, you were supposed to put the flim-flam with the shim-sham, and now you have to grind for 2 hours... and then train for 3 more hours. Like, I don't know when that's gonna hit the fan, but... So far, it's like, okay, we're making our way downtown. Like, you know, we got our little missiles. We do our little skatey skate.
Right-hand ammunition at 10%.
Like, okay, alright. I like the way he walks. He's like a little toy. He's like, doo-doo. Alright. I don't know if I should just zoop up here or if there's a better way to go around. Because this seems really high for me to reach. I think I'll try to maybe jump from like this building. Cute little dainty walk for a big mech. Exactly. Oh my god. Okay. Oh my god, where are you? Okay, I don't know where this guy is at, but... Ding ding. Okay. My cat is kneading in my lap, but... Oh my gosh, that happened to me the other day. Literally the other day. Because, again, we've been, like, so behind on things that, like, some stuff's fallen to the wayside a bit. And, like, Bruce... was doing that same thing, and I cut her nails right on the spot. And afterwards, like the next day, like, you know, she got kind of like, she felt kind of a way about it, so she left after that. And then she came back the next day, same deal. And I'm like, oh my god, this is so much more comfortable than it was before. Okay, so while standing on a vertical catapult, perform a jump to quickly reach up high places. X while on the catapult would do a vertical launch. Okay, so cool. Seems simple enough. Oh shit. Ignore the fact that I zooped up here. That was an accident. And of course, like, you can't just save. Like, I'm scared.
That's it. Try accessing the wreck.
I feel like something's gonna come out of here and just knock me on my ass. That's the vibes I get from this a little bit. Also, even though you might not be here anymore, Joe, so apologies if you are, I forgot to shout out your sub as well. Thank you for the sub. Oh my gosh. Whew. Joey, thanks for the follow. Okay. Get connected for free. Registration number RB23.
Rank fits the bill. Call sign. What? Looks like they were on.
Oh god. Ah! No! No! The FromSoft game's FromSofting!
But it doesn't matter. Take it out now. They won't have enough to ID you.
Maybe this is like one of the classic, like, you have to die, except if you're really good, and then you don't die, and you're really cool. I hope that's what this is, because I'm not gonna make it out this. Damn. Well, it was fun while it lasted, y'all. No, is it really? Because I don't want this to be the first boss. Like, I don't know anything. I just know how to shoot. No, this is terrible.
Accessing the wreck.
Well, I don't like this at all. They want me to kill that thing? Nah. Grand opening, grand closing, y'all. I don't know. I don't see this happening. At what point is it going to teach me the game? Because right now it's just beating my ass. And, like, that's not how I learn. It's the thing.
Registration number RB23. Rank fits the bill.
FromSoft might be a good teacher, but I'm a shitty student is the thing. Like, in these games, like, it doesn't really work for me is the thing.
To pick a fight with the PCA.
Do I gotta, like, fucking...
But it doesn't matter. Take it out now and they won't have enough to ID you. Ability in the air to get clear of explosions.
Use your ability in the air to get clear of explosions. Okay. Okay, I'm trying. I'm trying! I'm trying! So should I, like, be in the sky then? Is that the thing? Like...
At 50%. 2 repair kits remaining.
I mean, he's, like, not going down is the thing. The music's so dramatic! Jeez! It's, like, very subtly tense. Well, that's not gonna work well.
50%.
I feel like hitting these things is gonna be a big thing. I scored a drop. What does that mean? I feel a million years old right now.
AP at 30%.
I mean, we're like doing some stuff. We're not doing anything. Is this my only like
50%.
real attack method? Like just this thing?
AP at 30%.
Well, what if I'm gonna die? But we almost got him halfway. It's something. Welcome to the next hour of the stream, y'all.
No repair kits remaining.
Okay, those are all my repair kits. So... Oh! Okay.
AP at 50%.
Honestly, after Kingdom Hearts, this is kind of a refreshing experience. Like, there's a health bar here. Like, you know, it could be worse. It could be way worse.
AP at 30%.
Again, we're not going to make it because we're, like, really low on health. But, like, if I was less low on health, imagine. And every now and then, too, I get caught up where I get hit a lot. Get close and mash your melee attack. Is that actual advice or is that troll advice? Because I can't tell. Use your sword. Really? I'm supposed to go on up to him? I'm supposed to go on up to him? Okay, we'll try it. I mean, why not? Let's see. Hold on. Try melee. It's powerful. It's hard. Okay. So you're not alone in that. Apparently for this boss, melee as much as possible. Okay. Yeah, I'm glad I didn't buy this game. Seems way too hard for me. Hold on 1 second. Bought Elden Ring and played for 2 hours and stopped because it was too difficult. I'll stick with Baldur's Gate 3 for now and then Starfield in a couple weeks. I am still waiting to start Baldur's Gate 3. I feel like I want to wait and swing back. There's just so many big fucking games out right now. Troll advice. No, it's good advice. Okay. Yeah, a lot of people have said it, so I might as well try it. Why not? You can dash at him and hit him with a melee attack. We'll give it a go. Like, we don't have anything to lose. This is like still our learning phase. So yeah, if y'all got tips, feel free to put them in the chat. We're gonna see if we can do this. We didn't do too bad this time around, but also like, literally just beat this fight. Nice. Congratulations. Let me, sorry, my face is like getting kind of tense. I'm not the biggest fan of these headphones because they kind of, even though I have a huge head, but like, I'm still a small person and I feel like they come down a little bit too much on my face. I'm not the target audience for this game at all. Are you enjoying it though? Sorry if you already said that you are. I don't remember. It all kind of blurs together now. Yeah, Baldur's Gate 3 I want to check out. And I think I might just go PC. I have a request in for a PS5 code since I'm on Kind of Funny's PS I Love You PlayStation podcast. But everyone is like the PC version's kind of like the way to go. So I think I might just like do that, but I don't know yet how I want to go about things. So yeah, we'll see. But I'm so behind on so many games. Like, I know I'm not going to beat Tears of the Kingdom, but I'd like to go back and like play some more. I haven't played that game in a million years. No, I hate it. I think it controls terribly and feels like it is punishing you for using your boost. Interesting. I actually think it controls pretty well, personally. Yeah, I don't have too many complaints about the game so far. Yeah, it's all right. I'm not like in love with it or anything, but it seems like it might get a little repetitive, but like I'm down to check it out. Why not? Like I said, it's just not for me. Yeah, like the mech fantasy. Oh my god, I'm not far into Tears of the Kingdom at all. I did play a good chunk. Like I feel like I must be definitely like, I mean, double-digit hours, not anything, but like I feel like I played like 10 or 20 hours out the gate, but I only did, I think, the first boss. No spoilers. Like none from me, and please don't give me any kind of thing. Oh, she's checking out Starfield. Yeah, I have Starfield. I'm playing Starfield. Can confirm that. I will likely be talking about it on the Min-Max show, assuming that they have space to have me on. I don't know how far my other cohorts are in the game or anything like that, nor can I really disclose any information about the game. But yeah, so that's actually been my main focus so far. Funnily enough, which I feel like, yeah, again, it is gonna take us a while to play to beat this, so shoot.
They were onto you after all. To make a fight with the PCA.
So we can like talk and play and stuff. Like it doesn't need to be that deep. But so the first time I had COVID was last year, and I used, for me, you know, everyone's different. For me, okay. Let me hide. Can I hide? Let me run away. I love to run away. Please leave me alone. So these thoughts are gonna be really fractured because I am trying to, even though I'm like, it's fine, we can like talk and stuff, like I also wanna give it a good attempt. Oh!
50%.
Yeah, so the first time I had COVID, I was like really fucked up at the beginning. You know, just really tired, really sick, just staying in bed. This time was the same deal. I like stayed in bed for the first couple days. And then after that, I get to the point where I am mentally clear enough to, sorry, I like ran to the wall. Mentally clear enough to play games. Cause like the first few days, personally for me, like I'm so brain fogged and tired. Like I can't even be bothered to like play a video game. I can't be bothered to watch like movies even. I kind of just scroll TikTok, hang out on the internet. Like that's kind of it, you know? But then I get to the point where it's like, okay, I'm still in bed, but I can play games. And that kind of coincided with me with getting my code for Starfield. So I'm like, cool, I'll just use some of this time and play Starfield. And it'll be productive, but also it will... No, I'm dead. It will like not be like super mentally taxing. I think honestly, if I focused on my health a little bit more, we would have been like in a little bit of a better spot. So yeah, and then around, I think like Tuesday or so, that's when I started, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, I kind of started doing my other work. Yeah, I think we're not too far away. Y'all snapped with that tip. That tip is very useful. Shoot, I didn't read that screen. Hopefully it wasn't important. So I was at least able to sink a lot of gaming time in, which I don't normally do. Like it's been kind of, it's tough because like when you have like game reviews and stuff, you have to kind of decide like which games are you gonna, or like you get a lot of games. It's like, okay, well, which ones are you gonna play to completion for embargo? And for me, that always depends on like how much time I have, the context of the code, you know? It's been a while since I've done a review for Pen and Pixels, and I really want to do another one. So yeah, you know, trying to feel that out, but also like I want to start doing stuff that isn't just reviews for Pen and Pixels. I think I put a little too much pressure on just doing reviews for the site, and it doesn't leave a lot of space for like other kinds of like coverage. And I've been trying to open myself up to doing like more forms of coverage that aren't just reviews. Like with Bread and Fred, for instance, like I wanted to review that game, we didn't end up finishing it, and I'm like, you know what, I still have stuff to say. And same for like Minecraft Legends, I think it was called, or something. Like I didn't beat that game, but I'm like, I think we can still like have something to say that's, you know, interesting, compelling, whatever. So I want to open myself up more to that a little bit. I don't know if he's gonna just hit me. I need to monitor my meters a little bit more, which I feel like is classically FromSoft. Like meter management is a lot of what they have going on. Oh god. I'm getting like torn up though is the thing. Okay, let's try to like chill out a little bit. And then I think when we get down to like the last third, that's when we're gonna do our health. Oh god, run away.
At 50%. AP at 30%.
Use your mobility in the air to get clear of explosions on the ground.
Oh. Okay, we got our health back.
Remaining.
We gotta watch out, because
AP at 50%.
you can go down really fast. Just ignore the fact that I ran to the wall, like, that wasn't me. I was overwhelmed. I have a hard time, like, deducing where... Shoot.
50%.
We're like, this is not the run. I'm telling you right now, not feeling good about this one. I have a hard time deducing, like, when am I close enough to it to, like, really do damage. Bitch. Okay. No.
AP at 50%.
Oh, you bitch. Please.
Make it count, 621.
No, I hit my health to go. I guess I don't have any health packets left. Well, this probably won't be it, but we're gonna try anyway.
We got what we came for. Time to present 621.
No, the game knows I want too bad. Ah! I knew that the game knew that I wanted it too bad. I could feel it. I felt it. It took me like 8 tries. You're doing fine. I thought I would never beat it my first few times. Yeah, the melee is like goated for this. It actually is not too bad of a fight, if I'm being honest. Definitely keep up with the melee. I hit underneath the boss and meleeed as much as possible. Yeah, I'm having a hard time like getting there. Like, I think understanding, thank you for the follow. Is it Gianna? I think it's Gianni. Gianni? I shouldn't have tried to read it. Thank you for the follow. B Falcon as well. And Snoobs. I don't think I called those ones out, but thank y'all. Yeah. That wasn't too bad, but once I like I'm like, that's the thing too. I'm so bad under pressure in games and in all of life. And that's why like I'm not very good at these games and why these games don't speak to me. Like the pressure is like too much. I'm like, no. Okay. Again, I wish these were like a little bit like could like zoom down a little bit more, but let me take a second here. Lean back in this ergonomic chair. But yeah, this is like a little weirdo ergonomic chair that Isaiah bought and then like didn't really like. I'm actually enjoying it decently if I'm being honest. I don't know how like good it is for you, but like it's cool. It's fine. What's up, Stretch? Once you get past this, you can see. Oh, yay! I want to paint my mech so bad. Okay, I'm excited now. I know that makes me a little basic, and I do not care. Okay, I do not care. I'm like, ooh, I want to paint the mech pretty colors.
Try accessing the wreck.
We'll get there at some point. Rondros. Is that right? Am I saying that right? Hello. How's it going?
Rank fits the bill.
But yeah, man, there's like a lot of stuff I want to do. When I get back from PAX, oh god, we like got hit immediately. Oh no, this is bad. It's because I'm not like moving at all. Okay, that was a bad start, but like, don't worry about it. We can't focus on the past, okay?
50%.
Like, let's not get caught up. Oh,
At 30%.
this is bad.
Use your mobility, Andy. You've got them now. Make it count, 621.
Excuse me, sir, where are you? I have like such a hard time like perceiving the space of this fight.
We got what we came for. Tie up the loose end, 621.
Oh. Oh shoot. I meant to. Please. I feel like there's many times I do not make any contact with my melee attempts, and that's kind of what's killing me a little bit. Oh god. Please. Please. God. And then like I'm not the best like at like I don't think I'm gauging my meters as well as I should be either, so it's like
50% AP at 30%.
yeah, this one's not the one. But why are you so far away? If I want to know what's going on, Mom Grab Shop's an hour when I look. Please, sir. 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 Please. Please. Please.
AP at 50%.
Oh god. Oh god. Okay, I'm getting way turned around here. Making my way downtown, walking past, paces passing, I'm homebound. That's a lot of fire.
AP at 30%.
That wasn't too bad, but then we ran into a wall, and also I have like no health left. This was sloppier than last time, but like we're getting there. I know we're gonna get there today. It's a lot of fire of Rubicon, not gonna lie. Yo, Jan, what's up, chat? What's up, Loach? How's it going? The lock-on isn't super reliable either. Okay, we got also Ron just saying, try to stay below it at all times. You don't stop shooting the right-hand gun and right shoulder. See, I feel like, am I not shooting one of my guns? I've been doing some of the missiles, and I've been doing some of like the whatever R2 is. You basically have to stagger, and then you can melee. The lock-on is okay, right? Lock on. How y'all doing tonight? I'm doing pretty good. Late start, and these aren't my favorites headphones, I feel like. Just because I think they go a little too low on my head. Or something. Like they're pushing into my face a little bit. But we got some new tech stuff set up. Isaiah had hooked me up with a bunch of stuff and fixed all my audio stuff. I'm now running everything through Elgato's like Wavelink software, and honestly, my mind is sort of blown by it. So that's been going good. Honestly, things are on like the uphill, but yeah. So things are on the upswing. 'Cause uphill's bad, right? I think uphill's bad. But what's up? Having fun? Am I having fun? That's an interesting question. Oh man, I'm not having fun, but I can't say yes. I can't say no either. I'm not like, oh, this sucks or blah, blah, blah. But I can't say I'm having, because I know when I'm having fun, when I'm just like if you have to think like you're probably not having fun, not, doesn't mean it's bad or anything, but like, yeah, it's going. I'm excited to paint the mech. But no, yeah, I gotta get to the mech painting at least, and we have like plenty. This is all about taste testing. Like, I still want to check more stuff out. Also, I'm scared. Did I restart the checkpoint or the mission? Please say checkpoint. Okay.
That's it. Try access.
This is part of like the process. Like we're hanging out. Do you see the? No, I didn't. No, if anyone wants to drop the link, I should be able to see it from the link. You also don't have to drop the link if it's too much work for anybody, but no, I didn't. That sounds great though. I love that idea. But yeah, like as soon as I boot up this game, I'm like, whoa, what happened to customizing my mech? But honestly, I think this makes more sense for people like me because, oh god. Okay, so someone said to stay under it at all times. And hold on, what was the advice? It was I'm gonna reread it. I mean, a lot of y'all gave me this advice, but stay below it, shooting the right gun in the right shoulder. Okay, stay below it. I'm gonna try to stay below it. You are a pilot, so I could fit I would love to know y'all's opinion in chat. For those of you who have played it, I know Joe wasn't a fan of how it controlled. I don't feel like it feels clunky. You definitely have like, there's a weight to you. I'll try to play a little bit more and describe what I'm feeling. But like, you kind of skate along the area is the thing. We got hit real bad there. I'm trying to stay underneath him, but he just keeps moving. Because you're kind of skating, it doesn't feel clunky to me. God, I'm having a hard time here. Please. Oh god. Damn, that was at the fastest I died. I have the controls with lockdown. It takes some getting used to, but I like it. Stay below, shoot all times when you stun it. That's the yellow bar on top. Then you melee it when you stun it. And you can stun it with from the yellow bar on top. On top on my UI or on top of his UI? or its UI, their UI. Hold
That's
on.
it.
Let me take a look at this
Try accessing
Kirby.
the wreck.
Oh my god. That's wild. I'm looking at this Kirby mech now. Hold on. That's so cute. How do they get his eyes on there, though? His. But I can get stuck. Okay. Any tips for, like, being underneath properly? Because I just feel like as soon as I get to him, is it because I'm trying too hard to be, like, right there? I don't know. I mean, it's not going to be perfect, and I don't expect you guys to, like,
23.
chat me through the best strategy. You can import images?
Call sign.
That's so cool. But I'm on, because this is like console and PC, right? Oh god, hold on.
No need to pick a fight.
Wait. No, I gotta shoot and then stack. Right.
Take it out now.
Right. Okay. Yes, I see what you mean. I see the bars now. The bars are barring. Okay.
In the air to get clear of explosions on the ground.
AP at 30%.
Even though I'm getting hit way more, but I understand a little bit better.
AP at 30%. One repair kit remaining.
Where is he? Crap. Please be staggered. Almost. Even though I ran out of like all my health kits already. Almost. Oh god. No!
I can count 6 to 1.
Did I do it? No. Did I do it? I don't know if I actually hit him. But I understood the process though, I think.
We got what we came for. Tie up the loose ends. 6 to
Okay, I'm getting it now. I'm getting it a little bit more now. I'm not gonna make it because I'm almost dead already, but I try to. A lot of times it's easy to get discouraged in these exact moments where you know you're gonna die. Like there's just like really, legitimately almost no chance that you're not. But I try to really still use those moments to learn. You stack. Yeah, that's the thing. I saw it, but I'm like I couldn't make contact. Dude, I need to get back into Fortnite. I need to get back into Fortnite so bad. I've been wanting to play Fortnite with y'all for fucking so long. I should just do it one day already, but again, there's so much shit still going on. I gotta help my dad with some shit on Sunday and a whole bunch of stuff. But we're gonna get to it. I did I had to get a new card, a new debit card or credit card because mine expired or was gonna expire, and I forgot to update the information for Fortnite the Crew, so my crew expired, and I'm like, that can, you know what, that's okay because I was spending so much money on the crew. It's a decent subscription. It's not that much a month, but it adds up. But I need to get back to it. You're close. Never stop shooting. Basically, the combo here is missiles. They start reloading. You shoot the machine gun. The missiles available. Where do I see my missile availability? Because I'm a little lost in the sauce on the menus. But I'm seeing the formula now. Y'all are helping me see the formula. I really have to focus on this. I could never be a streamer and do this stuff. It's not too bad, but I get what you mean. Ammo is the bottom right. We're gonna need to switch out these headphones. Maybe I should use my pink ones because I think I can put it. No, because it needs to have a jack. Is the thing. I think I'll end up switching out these headphones for a different one. My wife and I just started Dragon Ball Z 3 weeks ago, and are already on episode 70. Can I still buy DBZ stuff in Fortnite? I want to say, Neens or Eddie or anyone who's having a Fortnite, let me know in the chat if you can. I feel like they still cycle some up, because sometimes they never cycle those things again. But sometimes they do. So, like, tell me, is the DBZ stuff something you'll see again, or was that onezo dunzo? Let me know. Yeah, because that's the thing. But, like, Ariana Grande, like, she's just gone, right? Like, I just missed the boat on Ariana, I think. So, if you press R3, it should lock on so you don't lose track. Yeah, like, I think the DBZ stuff isn't... Like, I have not seen it in recent times. But, oh, my God, the DBZ stuff is so... I spent so much money on the DBZ stuff. I'm embarrassed by what I did for that DBZ drop. And I'm waiting for Sailor Moon to come through. I'm waiting and I'm praying every day when I go to sleep at night. I'm like, God, it's me again. Please. Okay, so we want to do R3. Okay, the missiles, so, okay. Let me just... Oh, you can't just shoot while... Okay, so... okay, and then... Yeah, okay. Okay, I'm seeing the stuff. Never got into DBZ until now, and we're hooked. That's interesting. I have no idea what that would be like to watch in the modern era. I watched DBZ as a kid. So, like, I loved Dragon Ball Z. It's, like, one of my only, like, fucking anime shit that I, like, fuck with. Because a lot of people know me as, like, an anime hater, which is, like, kind of true. It's just a lot of work to get into. There's good shit there, but I'm like, this is involved. This is a little too much for me. But DBZ, I love Dragon Ball Z. Like, that was my whole childhood. I don't have it near me, unfortunately, but I recently, oh yeah, I believe it. I feel like in Mexico, too, like, Dragon Ball Z is very popular in the community, you know? But I wish I had it on me. So I, like, wear bonnets to sleep. Like, they're just good for your hair. Like, kind of anyone can benefit from wearing a bonnet. So I have, like, curly wavy hair, so I wear bonnets to sleep now. And I have a Sailor Moon bonnet, and I have a Dragon Ball Z bonnet now, and it has, like, the little Dragon Balls on it, and, like, yeah, it's so good. It's so good. And honestly, like, legitimately, some of that shit hits, but also some of it, I'm like, before I feel like we talked about filler episodes at scale, like, Dragon Ball Z would love to, like, and I make dramatic eye contact, and then you make dramatic eye contact, and then I say something, and you say something else, and then da-da-da. But to this day, well, not to this day, because I think my dad doesn't do it anymore, but back in the day when we were kids, because we'd watch Dragon Ball Z all the time, randomly my dad would go, on the next Dragon Ball Z. Like, he would say that all the time, and I thought it was amusing every fucking time. Anyway. How big is the bonnet? I need a... Oh, it's huge, Stretch. It's, like, amazing. Let me see if I can drop you the link to it. I want to say it's... Yeah, I think I'm finding it. I think it's this. They're, like, gigantic, and they're so, like, soft and, like, comfortable, and they stay on your head, like, really well. I found them on TikTok. When they used to do... They would do these, like... TikToks being like how our bonnets never come off, and it'd be someone like running with the bonnet on with like a brick attached to their head. It was like really, really wild stuff. Let me look at what... Yeah, they're non-slip bonnets. But yeah, they're really, really cool. Give me a second here, because I really want to grab this. Two, I think. Let's see. Hold on. Let me see something. Because they also have a Twitter account, and I want to make sure this is the same person. Let me see. Yeah. Yeah, okay, cool. So it's M&J Sales. It's also a black-owned business, which is dope. And they have, like, these incredible bonnets. Let me just go straight to... Well, I can just give you the homepage. Hold on. I have two of them. I have the Sailor Moon one, and I have the Dragon Ball Z one, and they have a bunch of ones. Like they make a lot of like nerdy cartoon pop culture ones. They also have like plain ones if you like don't want them to be like that. but they're super cool. I should probably get some of their like satin lined beanies too. Like I love their shit. Like it's so good. I need to actually buy more of their stuff because they got a lot of cute things. And they have like longer ones too. Like I have just like the regular, like, what would it be called? I think just the I have the non-slip bonnet. And they have like a bunch of like different, you know, cartoons or anime or whatever, and they're great. Anyway, so that was a longer tangent than it probably needed to be, but that's what's up with that. All right, let me get back to it. Let me get my ass whooped again real quick while I'm out here selling these bonnets. But yeah, very happy with the stuff. My mom refused to let her see her huge one. I get it. I understand the struggle. My hair is really short, as you can see, but so like the bonnet's way bigger than I need, but like there's a lot of it. Remember, lock on R3. I got you. Well, I'm gonna try. I might fail still. So I did Hands of the Dub here in Spain at some point. We got like 20 episodes in. Damn. Yeah, like I don't keep up with stuff now. I watched like Dragon Ball Z. I feel like some of the last things I remember was like the Majin Buu saga. I don't know if I watched after that, but Frieza saga is still fucking goated. That shit's like the dopest shit ever. The Cell saga, all the stuff with Trunks is really cool. Like Trunks, oh my god, forever fave. The only thing I didn't like about the Fortnite drop is it was Dragon Ball. Was GT? I don't know. Like someone in the chat correct me, but they had like a version of Bulma that like the version of Bulma that I wanted, like they didn't have. Like I wanted like iconic, like pink shirt, you know, motorcycle like Bulma, and they had like, you know, not a different version of her because she's still Bulma, but you know what I mean. Like it was just like her in a different series, so she didn't look like that. And I'm like, nah, y'all, this isn't what I want though. Like I understand, but what I really want is something else. Oh, I forgot to hit R3. I shouldn't have done that so early, but okay, R3 is hit. We're jumping. We're kind of taking some damage. We're zooping around. Okay. This dude just flies away so freaking far. Okay, we know he's coming back though, so let's just stay on him. Oh, I forgot to do, okay, we want to do missile, and then the reloads, then you do the missile again. It's reloaded, I'm going to do the missile. And then I'm shooting. A missile. And then I'm shooting. And then the missile's here, and I shoot that, and now I'm shooting regular. Oh, just kidding, it's not loaded. Okay, now I'm shooting. Oh, the missile. And then I'm gonna zoop up closer. Oh god, just kidding. I got hit really bad. I use my pack. I'm shooting. I have the missile. I'm shooting regularly. I'm staying underneath. I'm following. I have the missile again. I'm shooting again. Oh my god, I got hit real bad. I healed. Oh god, this is the thing. No, I can't reach him though. This is some bullshit. No! Okay, well, I don't know what I could have done there if I'm being completely honest, but that's okay. We have like the fundamentals down. We're getting the fundamentals down. Maybe there was I don't know, let me know in the chat if there's anything I could have done there. I feel like he was out of bounds, so I just was fucked. But, okay. We have the missile, then we're gonna shoot regular. And then at some point it reloads, so then I can use that. And then I'm shooting regular. I'm jumping around to avoid the missiles. I already have like... Okay. Shoot. Missiles. Shooting. Missiles. Shooting. Oh god. Missiles.
at 30%.
Okay. Oh god.
Light shoulder ammunition, 50%.
Boom. We fucking did it. We fucking did it. There's another phase. I'm gonna uninstall the game. Oh my gosh.
Confirmed. Heavy combat helicopter is down. That's all for our work here today.
Yay! Now we get to color. Yay!
That license you picked up.
Yay! Okay.
Raven. That's your new name here on Rubicon.
No one touch me because I'm about to explode. Thank you. Yay! Trophy hunter! Trophy hunter. I know, can you imagine? I can't stand that stuff. We got shmoney?
Coral, a sublime substance. Discovered on Rubicon, a planet on the frontier of developed space. For a time, coral was a revolutionary energy resource.
Okay, we gotta pay attention. Come on.
Poised to transform human society by leaps and bounds. They called it the Fires of Ibis, a storm of flame that tore through the stars, leaving lethal contamination in its wake. Coral, the kindling, was thought to have been utterly consumed, forever lost. However, on Rubicon, the embers continued to burn. Humanity would inevitably return to stoke the fire.
Of Rubicon. Also, like, unrelated, but I'm like, I kind of need to buy a label maker. So let me order that before I forget.
Authentication complete. Removing MIA status. Restoring access
Let me get this label
privileges.
maker that we need.
This is Allmind, the mercenary support system. Welcome back, Raven.
Okay, let's see. Hold on, who am I?
Looks like you passed the authentication. Raven. That's who you are now, here on Rubicon. I've picked up some work for you already. Take a look, 621.
This notification follows restoral of access privileges. Allmind provides a combat training simulator to support its mercenaries. Your license was in a suspended state. Perhaps you may need a refresher.
Yes.
As an added incentive, completion of the exercises will be rewarded with AC parts.
Yay.
You stand to benefit regardless.
Yay. Yeah, new setup. I don't know when you've last been here, Whoa, but so I have like what I call kind of like my desk setup and then my like studio setup. Like this is the studio setup and it just got a revamp. The first time I unveiled it was Kingdom Hearts Part 1. And I've used it here and there and I've debated like maybe I'll just, thanks for the lurk, Ash. Like maybe I'll just do this when I have like people. But I'm like, you know, I kind of like the idea of having like a lot of desk space, of being able to like just do stuff a little bit more easily. Yeah, and I still want to like decorate it a bit because it's kind of barren right now. There's a lot to add and a lot to work on, but yeah, this is the setup. And I'm liking it so far. I also get to look at like a TV when I game now instead of just my monitor. And while it's not like 100% the most ergonomic thing in the world, I think it's a little more comfortable than being at my desk. And hopefully it can be like very, very comfortable and good and awesome with time as we add more stuff. Yeah, Pac-Man. This is like the most used Pac-Man kit because I don't play it that often, but it's like my favorite arcade machine ever. So I had to get the 1-Up arcade. It is kind of blocking my closet, so I'm not gonna lie. Part of me is like, I think Isaiah was right when he said I didn't have room for this. It's not just Pac-Man. It's also Galaxian. And then just 2 other forms of Pac-Man, like a Pac-Man and then like some other Pac-Man. I don't know what the other ones are. But I really just play Miss Pac-Man on it. Isaiah's actually, he plays Galaxian sometimes when he plays on it, but I want to fix that up too and like get like a glass cover for like the, I don't know what we'd call it, like the board where the joystick and stuff is at. Emblem acquired. Okay. We have like little pieces and bits and bumps. Cool. All right, now for the next 80 hours of our life. Let me know. I want to build it myself with tons of stuff. Oh yeah, I've wanted to do that for a long time too. I had this dream of making a Nintendo Switch cabinet where like you could put the Switch in there and it'd have like a little like fight stick and stuff for different things, but we'll see. One day I think I'd like to do that kind of stuff, but that's a while. I used the cat emblem immediately. Nice. Do you get to edit like I can come back and edit, right? Like other times? Or like what's up? Okay, assembly. Custom AC assemblies using the parts you have available. Okay. Okay, but right now I only have like this thing basically, right? But here I can have like this one or this one. I don't know which one would be better. The system recovers a little lower and the weight's worse. Yeah, you don't get new stuff until you unlock the store like 1-2 missions later if you do the training. The long nose looks cuter. It does look cuter. But this one has like some better stats for certain things. Boost, whatever. Okay, then we got this. Ew, okay. Maybe this one because it has more defense and I feel like I need defense. Hey, Trophy Hunter. And the paint is free. Something rare in the AC universe. Okay. Yeah, I love free paint. Paint should definitely be free. Like, just let people be creative, you know? I guess we'll just leave the legs we had. Like, I don't really know. I'm not sure. Oops. And then it's also same deal. Okay. Paints. So I'm thinking we do like a Sailor Moon theme kind of thing, like color wise. Hold on. Something's stuck here. Give me a second. Oh. Had like a couple cables like twisted around each other. If we die, at least we die. Exactly. Exactly. So you want like a regular, let me just see, Sailor Moon. Do 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 do. Never run from a river. She is the one called Sailor Moon. I gotta rewatch Sailor Moon. I don't know how, if it like holds up at all. I just loved Sailor Moon as a kid. She was just cool, you know? We just loved her. I think you have the perfect paint job with the cabinet in the background. Right? It is kind of similar, actually. That's also a cute layout. Which, like, I think this is, like, one of the cutest looking cabinets, like, out there. So good. The only other cabinet I would love to have one day is, like, 1UP. It's 1UP Arcade, right? Or Arcade 1UP? 1UP Arcade? Yeah, the people that make the mini cabinets. I want the ones that are, like, the racing ones. I think that'd be really fun. Let's go to coolers. And they have a couple racing ones, but of all their when they saw they had this, like, specifically Miss Pac-Man, because regular Pac-Man is fun, but, like, whatever. I would also love like a Tetris as well. I don't know if they do a Tetris. I don't really remember if they do or not, but let me see something. I'm like thinking of the colors here. I'm gathering my colors. What else do I feel like? I mean, it's a lot of yellows and like reds and things. Dude. Okay, so anyway, well, also, there's decals, and there's a cat decal or something. Let me see. There's so much going on here. But do I not have any decals yet? Is that the thing? Like, oh no, there's like this stuff. Oh, like this guy. Oh, that's cute. That's like a little cat, right? Just like a little cat leg tattoo. Is that the only spot that I can put that decal on? Oh no, there's this one too. Well, I don't know if I want that little like leg tat then. You know, like maybe just, oops. Can we just remove? How do I like remove? Oh, remove square. Okay. I just want a cat. Yeah, we just put a cat decal everywhere. It's like I put little stickers on mine. Okay. Image editor. If online, you can upload images you've created to share ID. Ooh, okay. Wait, so how do I upload it? I feel like they just said, so sorry. Let me just... In case they said and I just didn't understand. They said if you're online, you can like upload, display screen sharing maybe. No saved images. So how do I like do it? I go to like armoredcore.com. Like what do I do? The Kirby mech is dope, but I don't want to like bite their style. You know what I mean? I think let's do a Sailor Moon mech. And I think that's the way to go. But if anyone knows, like, how do I do that? Did they explain? I just didn't. Okay, wait, hold on. So, if online, like, where do I upload them? I don't know how to do it. See, right? Can you do it on console? I assumed you couldn't do it on console, but maybe you can. Sorry, I'm just gonna get this sweater on for a second. There we go. Because it sounds like you can just upload them like to a thing. I don't think you can upload stuff on console. Really? You can download stuff through codes. Let me look up. You know what? Let's just focus on colors for now, and then we'll look into the image stuff later. / maybe we'll get more clarity on that, because I don't know how I can like download this stuff either. Okay, and then what's this one? AC data. Okay, I don't know. Okay, so let's go on to paints. Because I have some ideas on the paint. Okay, so okay. I wonder if we're doing a Sailor Moon style. I guess do we want to have it like be like the mech is Sailor Moon, because then the core would be white. If that's the case. Oh, can I make my own color set? You can. Hold on. Cause wait. Hey, what's up, Finn Ruin? Is that how you say your name? I don't know for sure. That's how I read it. That's how I read it. Thank you for the bits. I appreciate it. Let's just make this white then, because... And then we can go to next and then open generator. Because I have the color... Let me just change the thing. I have color codes that we can use. View shades. Can I like... I can see it as like an, okay, so I see this as like a, I have it as the like fucking tag, the whatever. I need it as like the R or the other thing. Is there a way for me to see that? Let me see. Copy. I have the hex. That's what I meant to say. Is there a way for me to see other than the hex? Because I can see the hex code, but can I see... There's like a way to see hex code to... Maybe I can just convert it. Hex to RGB convert. Okay. Okay, hold on. I got something for you. Exactly. Who needs mech combat when you have mech painting? So the only thing is, like, can I just make a color set, though? You know what I mean? That's what I want. I want to make, like, a palette. Like, I don't want to... Well, we'll just try it and see what happens. So this one is going to be... So R would be 0. G would be 68. 68. And then there'd be 138. 138. Is that right? I think that's right. It doesn't look the same shade. 0, 68, 138. I mean, that's what this comes up as. It doesn't look the same on screen, but maybe it looks different because, like, of the shading that I have on my, like, display. So let's say that, and then for the sub, I wish you could easily swap what is main, what is sub, because I do think the main would probably be white. You know? Yeah, I think the main... Can I, like, swap the... I wish they made that more swappable. Let's actually make the main white, then, instead. Hold on. Can I just adjust... Can I just adjust the color from... Like, do I have to only do it through here? Like, can I do... Well, also, it's not pure white, so let me just... Hold on. Move the left stick. It's okay, I'm gonna actually type it in now. I just changed my mind. So this is going to be 0. This is going to be 68. It's like a version of a white. 68. Come on, you bitch. 68. And then... Oh, sorry, I'm looking at the wrong one. Hold on. Hold on. Just kidding. No, it's... I'm way off. It's like 255 meets 254... meets 249. 249. Okay, let's see how this goes. You're gonna throw stars overly yellow so the core is constantly transforming. I have no idea what I'm gonna do here, but we're just feeling it out. There's codes in Armored Core subreddit for our types of Evangelion mechs. Who needs it? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I'm not sure if this is gonna, like, look the way I want it to look, but then we could do sub, because I don't think I want to, like, just do it all over. I think I'd want to, like, do it piece by piece, but, like, this is just gonna give us an idea of what it could look like. And then I feel like the sub would be... I don't know if the sub would be yellow or if it'd be blue. Let me look at her again. Sailor Moon. I mean, she's mostly, like... She has, like, the white... The outfit's white. I do think blue's kind of... Blue and red are, like, the next kind of colors. You know? But the yellow's a huge thing, too. Like, the yellow's iconic. So maybe that'll be this sub. I don't know. Again, I think I'm going to just change all this and paint it all individually anyway. I just want to, like, get a sense of things. So if we take the yellow and we convert it with our converter, we have 250... Hold on, I had it. 253. 221. Oops, 221. And then 25. Oops, too far. I mean, it's kind of lit, though. I'm not gonna lie. It looks kind of good. Okay. Again, I don't know how good it's actually gonna all come together. Because in support, optional, the other ones are like really small is the thing. Let's make blue the support. Hold on. Convert. Okay, this one's gonna be, so the red's 0, the green is 68. Then the blue's 138. This is something I can get into, okay. 138. We don't have like the red represented though, it's the thing. Make it look like Mario. That'd be also really good. This is just like a first draft because I think I am going to go in and individually like paint the different areas depending, or try to. Because I feel like this is the color scheme, but it's not like the vibes, you know? Thank you. And then the red, it's tough. I'm in between two different reds. There's like a pink kind of red that she had. And then there's, honestly, I think her boots, like whatever red her boots are, is the red that I should be going for. Because I think that's like really what people think of. Okay, let me try to save this image then and just see what her boots are. Save image as boots. And then let me save this thing as like Sailor Moon 1. And then we'll upload another photo. And I just want to see what the boots are. The boots are more of like a pinky kind of red. So let's see. At least according to like this specific image, this color grabber. Let's do, so for this, we're going to go to 231. Oops. It's really easy to go too far. 231 and then 0 and 80. Honestly, that's pretty cute, but again, I'm gonna do it where it's like different stuff. Yeah, I'm liking the customization. So we're obviously gonna do this a little differently though. Okay, can I go back though? Can I like save this? Is there a way to like save this color set? Ew. Like, how do I say? Is it like already like? Because I just want to save this like design, you know, and then come back and do other stuff. I'm gonna give y'all a second to see if you guys could let me know. Like, do I just hit confirm? Is that gonna be like? Is that saved though? Like, can it be saved? That's the thing. I want to save it. Is the thing paste? Hold on. That's the only thing I don't know how to do. No. No. Did I lose it? I lost it, didn't I? You son of a bitch. Okay. How do I save it? Is the thing. Well, I kind of want to mess with it anyway, so it's not the biggest deal in the world. But if anyone could let me know how to save a palette, that would be... You paste it there. I thought I did, though. I mean, obviously I didn't, so... I think paste was the right move there. Damn. Oh, well. Let's... Hold on. Let me go... Let's go all the way back. Let's... I messed up a lot of things. Entire frame, maybe? When it asked to override, say it. Let's just do it one more time, just to have it. And then... I think I can do it more quickly now that I know what I want to do. But let me save... Sailor Pink... Because I'm not even going to use this anyway. I just kind of want to have the palette to have it. So we're going to go back to coolers. It's like what I have pulled up here. And then we'll remake it real fast. And then we'll try to paste it. And then if we fail then, we'll just kind of like leave it. Because I'm going to paint more individually instead of doing an entire palette. So we want to do white for the first. And white's going to be let's go to the hex converter again. Actually, I have the pink pulled up already, so let's go back and go to, because it was like white, yellow, blue, and then this was pink. So let's do that one first. 231, 0, and then 80. And then we're going to go up to main. And then we're going to do the white. And that one is 255. It's actually way on the edge. 254. 249. So yeah, it'll be pretty fast now that we know generally what to do. Then we have, this will be yellow. And that's going to be, we're going to copy this over. And then we'll try not to fuck it up this time. Okay. That's going to be 253. 221. Okay, almost there. And finally, 25. Oops, too far. Then we're going to do the blue. Which is this color. And then we'll be done. See, it was easy peasy. Because we've done it before. 0, 68. And then 138. 138. Okay. Cute. Okay. So now we hit back, is it? Because confirm just goes here. Right? Oh my gosh, now I don't remember again. I'm scared. Shit. How do I save it? I don't remember again. Just save edit, that's it. That'll save the color. Because I want to like save this color set and like have it. Oh, you want to look at the color set again? Go to user and then paste to confirm. Okay, perfect. But then wait, shit. Fuck, did I fuck it up again? I am not a fan of this. Discard edits and quit? Okay, whoa, wait, we saved it again. Hold on. So I hit paint. I hit entire frame. No. Yeah, I hit entire frame. So it says current color, right? Like, I don't get the paste part. Is it because I didn't select the current color? Do I have to, like, select it? Oh, paste this triangle. Hold on. Finally! We finally did it. Let's actually paste the top two as this because then I can edit it. Okay, yay. Okay, oh, and then you can do, oh, that's cute. That's really cute. This is actually fucking adorable. But again, let's try to do a full Sailor Moon look and not just like Sailor Moon colors. That's cute though. That's really fucking cute. Look at that. Look at that. I just love some good customization. Okay, anyway. They have some good like base colors too, like not gonna lie. Okay, so let's try to actually make it look like it's Sailor Moon. So let me pull up a picture of Sailor Moon. So Sailor Moon, there's a lot going on here, right? If we start with, I almost want to start just to start from like a more neutral set. Let's actually like go change it to like corpo, you know, yucks. So let's just have it be all corpo just to give ourselves like a clean slate. Let me drink some water too. Hold on. Okay, hold on. Let me open image in new tab. This image isn't that big. Can I get a bigger image of Sailor Moon? And wallpaper? Like, blow this shit up. Okay, hold on. Now they made her too cool in the wallpapers. Just give me regular Sailor Moon. Okay, I'll just stick to whatever random image I had. Okay. Okay, cool. So, she has the red boots, obviously. Let's start with the boots. So for the boots, like it's got to be that red pink kind of color, which is, I guess we'll like do all the different color. Like we'll like pull up the color code and then paint with that color throughout kind of thing. So see, now this, like, I'm not gonna lie, like this is fun. This is pure fun for me. I got fucking no notes here. I wish it was a little bit more obvious about the palette saving thing. That could just be a me thing. I kind of fumbled there, not gonna lie, but oh yeah, here we go. Here we go. They don't look quite... Is this really the color? Because it doesn't look... I guess that is the color. I guess that's the color. We might tweak it a little bit. It might look better when we actually put the boots fully on. You know what I mean? That might just be because, like... See, can I copy and paste this color is the thing? That's really what I want to do. Like, I don't want to have to, like... Oh, you know what? We can, like, make... Okay, hold on. We can make custom colors. So this will be, like... I think we can... If we make it again. But I wonder, can I just go here? And have this be, like... how do I, like, paste the color in? Okay, let me make it again, because I messed it up. Once we, like, learn how not to fuck up this stuff, it'll be a lot easier to paint. And this is 80. Because I mix up, like, pasting with, like, not. Someone tweeted a code I think you might like. A code? Wait, what? Like, what do you mean, like a color code? Like, I'm... Hey, Bear Bolly, thanks for the sub. I appreciate it. Yeah. Hope all is well. Things are going. Is it copy? Paste? No, it's not copy. Damn it. How do I... Y'all know what I'm trying to do, though, right? Like, how do I do that? Is it like I have to go in here? Like, I'm confused. I don't know. It's a logo. Apparently, you can use it. I'm not sure. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll give that a go. We'll look at that and after I figure... Do you guys get what I'm trying to do? Like, I want to take this color and paste it as a user color. Yeah, paste the so I want this to be a color, like a user color. You know what I mean? Like, this is the color 231080. Like, I hit confirm, but can I, like... Is it, like, copy? Oh, it's on the clipboard. And then I paste. Okay. It does make some sense. It is a little bit me. I'm willing to admit that's a little bit me, but I also feel like y'all could have made it a little different. But hey. I got my boots, and now I'm happy. Let me look at her boots again, though, more. Get a better sense of them. They are white at the top, though, so I actually think... Can we make, like, the top... Can we make this part maybe white? And then let me go back to, like, sailor... Or even, like, a yellow. Okay, we just need to get the colors going here, actually. Let's, like... Let me just work on getting these colors in, now that we know how to... actually paste the colors in. Convert. And then I'll go back and use that code. Let me actually grab that code now before I lose it in chat that, like, Eddie had sent. Someone tweeted this code. Okay. I'm gonna just save that in a tab. Oh, cute! Outer Wilds. Oh, thanks. I appreciate that. I have it saved already, but... It's an Outer Wilds code for Armored Core. I think that's more of a your mech thing than mine. Though Outer Wilds, honestly, the more I spend away from Outer Wilds, the more I'm like, you know what? Y'all really did something with that game a little bit. I'm not gonna lie to you. Imagine the protagonist in-universe spending a month painting in Sailor Moon and AC and then goes destroying its first mission. 100%. That's 100% what happened. And my headcanon is, like, you get wrecked, like, out the gate. Okay. So Sailor Moon White is... hey, Cool Guy Slim. Thanks for the sub. We're, like, really trucking along on the subs, honestly. Where are we at? I feel like we're at, like, at least 4, maybe? I don't know if it's updated yet on the overlay. 4, almost halfway of the trophy hunt. I would love to do the trophy hunt today if we can hit that goal. If that's not me dreaming too heavily. Okay, so the yellow is 253. 221. Oh, Finroon, thanks for the bits. I appreciate it. 221. Ignore like where the yellow is. Like we'll kind of work on that later. I just want to have the colors ready to go. And then 25. So now we're just gonna hit X to confirm to have it. Then we're gonna click it again. We're gonna hit copy, so it's on our clipboard, and then we're gonna paste it here. Okay, and now we're gonna go and actually do white over the same one, because I actually might make that white instead. And Sailor Moon white is gonna be 255, 254, 249. 249. Also, wait, do we have a hype train's close. Hype train's close. I hope they can do something like an Outer Wilds 2, but I understand if it's just a one-time thing. Yeah, I feel like, I don't know. I'm not sure what I would want. I think the one and doneness of it all could be cool. Oops. Fuck. I fucked it up. We were doing so well. Hey, hype train. Let me grab my little hat. I unfortunately left that hat a little too far away from me, so I have to like slide out of here. Yeah. Hey, thanks for gifting the sub, Eddie. I appreciate it. Let's make it so that this is doable. With the hat and everything. Yo, what's good, y'all? It's a hype train. All aboard. What's up? Why do I feel like... Hold on, I'm like, can I even hear myself anymore? I don't know. Anyway, hi, hello. Hype train, what's good? It's a time where Twitch incentivizes and gamifies. Gifting subs, subbing, cheering with bits. Like you can win, like earn emotes and a bunch of cool stuff. So, it's a fun time. It can be a good time to, let's paste this over. Okay, cool. To do those things if you're like, I was kind of gonna get around to this anyway. Like it's just a fun time to kind of add to it. Let's do the blue next, and we'll just do it over the same color just for the sake of simplicity. And then I think we're kind of done. Like those are kind of her core colors. She also has her skin tone, but I don't think I'm gonna make it look like literally her body, because that's a little bit creepy, I think. Like, how's the game? Is this more like Titanfall 2? Oh, I unfortunately didn't play Titanfall 2, cool guy, so I can't really answer that specifically. But I would imagine more Titanfall 2 than Dark Souls for sure. Though I still haven't played Dark Souls either. I played Demon Souls, which isn't the same, but yeah, it's not too bad. I did need to get walked through like how to beat the first boss, but once I was given like a good set of directions, it was pretty easy to execute. I think I beat it in like definitely well under 10 tries, maybe like even under 5. I wasn't fully keeping count, but I don't think it took me that long. Y'all can, clarify in the chat. I won't be hurt if it took me longer than 10 times and I just didn't notice, but I felt like it was not too bad. So 068, 138. So we're going to copy and then we're going to paste. Yes. Okay. So what we want to think about is like, okay, so for the legs, I feel like it's still that, but what's the optional one look like? Optional right now is here. I feel like that's the top of the boot. So for that reason, it would maybe be like, hey, yeah. Comes okay. Thank you so much for the sub. I appreciate it. It would be like white, I think. And then I feel like this other part would be maybe... Or maybe this part would be white. Let's make this white as well. And maybe the other part would be yellow. Then what's device? This part? This could be yellow, actually. Because that could be kind of like... That could kind of represent like the... Like on her boot, there's like a little moon. Like a little crescent moon. So I think that kind of makes sense. And then for the weathering, I feel like the boots are like fucking pristine. But let me just look at what kind of stuff we got going on here. Yeah, I think these are going to be like super shiny, I feel like, but... Oh, these are just like... Wait. What? Wait, what does this mean? Oh, this is interesting. Because there's also like a pattern. So can you do like... Oh, but it's like the pattern overrides the like colors though, right? Yeah. Okay. Okay, cool. Okay, I can get down with that. So let me take the pattern off then, right? Because like you can't have like colors and a pattern. Look at how funky these patterns are though. I kind of do wish you could have patterns and colors though. Let me know in the chat if like there's some ones that you can and some that you can't or what, but okay. Let me make sure I didn't miss too much stuff. Yeah, why can I feel like I don't hear... I hear the game, but I feel like I don't hear myself at all. Well, maybe I just got used to what I sound like. I don't know. But... Oh, yeah. No, I hear myself. I'm tripping. Okay. No problem. Yeah, I do feel like neither... In general, is this game, or this game? Usually it's kind of neither game, but I get what you're kind of asking at. Okay, so... When there's material... How, like, lustrous do you think it should be? Probably, like, really lustrous, I feel like. I feel like the boots... Well, would you say the boots are shiny, though? I don't think they're shiny. Necessarily. But at the same time, it's like... Maybe they could be shiny. You know what I mean? Like... Let's just, like, make them really shiny and see how we like that. This is such a good day. I feel like the boots could be really shiny. Okay. Okay. This is like the fucking shiniest fucking boots ever. Okay. And then, so the core would be, we'll watch the stream and see what's up my alley. Yeah, thanks. Yeah, I'll be interested to see, like, what the vibes are with this game. I do think it's the kind of game where it's, like, it feels so specific that I think a lot of people aren't going to try it, which is kind of, like, the whole point of, like, my channel and how I, like, go about, like, the best of streams, where it's like, okay, let's just, like, give shit a go and see what's up. So this will kind of represent, like, the bow. Ooh, the support, that could be yellow, like, for the... She has, like, this emblem in the center of the bow, and I think that that would be good there. And then for the optional, she kind of has, like, I think, like, red armbands, kind of. But let me look at her again. No, I think it's still white, actually. Let me see. Let's see. They're still white. I mean, she has red armbands near her gloves, I think. And then what exactly is this color? Oh, it's like this top part. That's red for her. I feel like that reddish pinkish color. But she also does have that blue kind of sailor thing. So I wonder if we could represent that somewhere. Could this be the blue part? Because we don't, we don't have represented the skirt is the thing. Maybe we could go back to the legs and try to build a skirt in the legs. No, this is an arm. Hold on. Maybe the optional part could be... Because, okay, we have, like, the device... I like how the device is. Maybe the other part could be blue. It's, like, so small, though. Like, you can't even see it. Maybe that and... Maybe the support part could be blue? That kind of represents, I feel like, the... Yeah, this is a Sailor Moon mech. I think that kind of represents the skirt. Like, this... Adding this blue here. We could try to add a little more blue, I think, to the, I do think that the blue doesn't need to be as lustrous, though, for that reason. Because it's, like, a pair of clothing instead. You know, to kind of try to differentiate. Even though no one's looking at the mech that closely. We'll make it 14. Oops. Can have a little bit of luster, but oh, leave it to Janet. leave it to you, Janet. Good to see you. Yeah, thanks, Agent. Glad that you're gonna stop by. It's wild that you're going this hard. Oh, honestly, I feel like I should be going way harder, to be honest. Also, I forgot to take off the hype train hat. We should... I don't think we're going far enough. Okay. So... I feel like with the core, here's the thing. Do we want to have the bow represented or do we want to have the blue represented? We have a lot of the pink kind of already there. So it might make... But now I feel like it's too much blue. You know what I mean? We could also do white, but make the yellow part pink. But then we won't have the emblem. So here's another option, right? Because we could do... This part could be pink. And then we could do... This part yellow. But that's like a lot more subtle. Like, I don't think people are gonna... You know what I mean? Like, I don't like that because it doesn't really show like the... I think the bow, I think you kind of have to show the bow. I think this has to be this pink color to represent the bow. Yeah, I think actually just put it back to as it was. Like, have this be yellow. And then the optional... Maybe this part could be blue. Or even, like, the arms. Like, I know it's, like, that's not exactly what she looks like. But this is, like... She also isn't a fucking robot. So, I think we can take some creative liberties here. A little bit. You know what I mean? I don't know. I'm still coming back to these legs. Like, I want more separation, I think. Between, like, you know what I mean? Like... What if we change... This is controversial. What if we change the mane to be, like... No, because there's, like... I wish you could just do the bottom leg is really what I need. Because the whole one's too much. You know what I mean? Like... We could also do it like this. This is an option. What are we thinking? What are y'all thinking in the chat? Like, do we like this? Because these boots are, like, really long, is the thing. The other option is white, and the other option is blue to kind of represent the skirt. But then, like, the skirt's not that big. So it's anything but yellow, really. I do like how, like, the details look, like, come through. Like, the yellow part comes through on the boot. I think it looks better in white. I was considering the white a little bit. I like the pink. Okay, so it's like white versus pink. What are we thinking? Let's do a poll real quick. Because I think that's what people are down to. Well, honestly, I'll put the blue in there. I don't mind. What color for the legs? Sailor Moon mech. So we're gonna do white, pink, and then I feel like there's not really a lot of love for the blue, but like let's put it in there. Also, like caveat that like I might do whatever I want. I'm gonna try to just go by y'all, but I do kind of like the pink, but the white. That's the thing. The pink is too dominant. Like I love a pink, but it goes up so high it kind of loses its meaning. I feel like. So this is the white. We'll hang out on the white for a little bit. But right now it's all tied up, 1 to 1 to 1. This is the white. This is the blue. This is the pink. So I'll hang out on the pink for a bit, then I'll move to the white, then I'll move to the blue. I do like how the pink is so like, it represents the boots really well, but at the same time, I do think it gets a little lost with the rest of the builds because they don't let you like do so many pieces. So that means we choose yellow because it's a tie. Oh my god, yellow is like the worst. It just doesn't make sense for it. And we can also like change how we have the other stuff sprayed, but I think this makes the most sense. Like the setup makes sense. And then this one is more of like a skirt representation. Like it's short, but like the skirt doesn't take up that much real estate on the character design. The boots are really a big part of it. But again, I think maybe the white could help the boots pop out a little bit more. And I'd probably take down the shine on the legs if I did the white. And just make the boots really shiny. So we'll hang out on the white for a bit. And then we'll head over to the blue again. And see what's up. Alright, blue's actually kind of in the lead here, which is interesting. This is the blue. Honestly, I'm kind of seeing it too. It's kind of winning me over a little bit. This is the blue. We'll hang out here for a bit. So, vote in the chat. The poll ends in about like a minute or something. I set it for 3 total. It's about a third through. Honestly, the blue might be it. The blue might be it. Now blue and white are tied. This is the white. And we're not done with the arms and stuff either, so like that could be good. But also we might end up getting a lot of white in different parts because the gloves are white too. I think the blue might be the move, even though it was like blue was the underdog here in this poll. Also, I'm looking at again, and she does have like some pink on like the butt part with like the bow in the back. She has a bow in the front and the bow in the back. So we might try to incorporate a little bit more pink at the top if we can. But also that the bow can kind of be represented by that pink. I think the pink in the sub for the chest is really what creates that. And now white is kind of a little bit in the lead. We'll see where things go. And like caveat that I might do whatever anyway. Your little robot just did a cleaning. Okay, cool. Okay. All right. So people are leaning on the white or the blue, and that was the tie. I think let's go with blue for now. It looks a little gaudy, but I think probably that's the luster. And then I'll keep the white in my back pocket as like a potential because I think that could really work well. But also now we might not need the support to be blue. Maybe that's where we could like incorporate the white or incorporate. Because this doesn't need to be completely blue. Maybe put a little bit of white in there. I don't know if that's good or bad. I don't know how I like that. Maybe it should just all be blue. Could also do that. That's also an option. That could be it. That could be a move. I like this being white though, because the top of the boot is white, and I think that makes sense. And then maybe this doesn't have to be blue. Let me see what this is at. Oh, it's like this little tiny, tiny, tiny piece. I think that can be pink, at least. So, we'll see. So, we kind of, like, mixed things up a little bit. We kind of did a little bit of the... We kind of brought a lot of these different colors in. But let's continue with other pieces. So, we have... Also, the head would be... So, she has, like, this long flowing hair... Ignore this cat sticker I put on the top. I mean, I guess we're going kind of like with the yellow a little bit. And then maybe this could be like that red pinky color to represent the legs are fire. The legs are coming out good. Maybe to represent the... We might just still make it yellow. We definitely want to represent the little like... She has these little like circle like things in her hair buns. That could maybe be represented here, but I don't know yet. Make the arms yellow for the meatball. That's what I'm wondering, like what we'll do here. And then there's also optional. This could be where the red is. I'm really gonna look into making that like the meatball hair. And then we have this device, and then we have this device. I think this device could also be like this pinky color, and then I think this is just still gonna be yellow. I think we're just gonna represent the hair through this skull. We might also change the head design to make it different potentially, but okay. So now the arms, if we did want to go full like the hair, the arms are almost the hair. Honestly, I think you're onto something there a little bit. I think that could work. We're not done with the arms though, because then what's the next part? See how far it goes down. I guess the gun is separate than the arm. Let me see. Yeah, the gun is separate. So I think, yeah, the arms could be where we get more of that yellow in to sort of represent the hair. And then honestly, we'll make it all yellow for now, and then we'll dial it back if we need to. This is so fun. Like, you have no fucking clue. This is what I live for. This is what it was all for. For this, I think we'll represent the pink little part just to kind of the vibes of like the hair decorations. All right, let's see. And similar vibes here. It's really just copy paste. I was waving at Isaiah, who is in the doorway. Then this will be yellow, and then we'll do... This will be... Yeah, this is honestly what she looks like. You can't tell me this is in Sailor Moon. Right? Like, I have to finish playing this game now, because this is too good. It's too good. Okay, so now we get down to the gun. This will be interesting because she doesn't have a gun, but she does have gloves. So maybe like we can represent, check it out, my Sailor Moon mech. I should have had you live react on stream. Like, close your eyes and tell me what you're looking at here. It does look like, right? This is her. This is like dead ass. You can't tell me this isn't her. Okay, this is back to the legs, which we don't want to go there. This is like totally what she looks like if she was a fucking killer robot. Right? I'm just scared that we're gonna lose all what we've worked on. Okay. So she does have gloves and we didn't represent that, so I think that's what the arm unit might be for. Which I like now too, that we can just go to like our user color set if we wanted. So we could just go to the user color set, but I think let's be a little more specific than that. Like this is an option, and it like looks pretty good. I'm gonna take a picture of it just so I have it. But I think let's be a little more intentional because I think I do want to go more in the white end. And then she has like a red armband and then she has white gloves. So I think we will like lean on white, and then like the red pinky color will be like additional decor. So I think I'm first gonna go like pretty much all white and then see what I want to make pink. That's my idea, at least. We saw what the preset looked like that I made, and that was pretty good too, but you know, I think the device always has to be like that pink. Like that'll be our like signature. And then the thing I want to see is like what's the highest point. So like, let's see, main. No, definitely not main. Maybe sub. Sub maybe could be, I think, the pink. But let's see if there's something that makes more sense than that, like support. Probably sub, but let's see. And then optional, what's that look like? Oh, it's like so small, like who cares? And then other, what's that look like? Oh, that's like really tiny. I mean, if we wanted to be super subtle, like that could be something, and we might still make that pink. But let's leave it white for now, and then let's go back and do sub as the pink. I feel like that is solid, but like, I'm not in love with it though. Like, I'm not in love with it. Oh yeah, she does have that staff. Let me see. She has a lot of different like wands and things. Oh, honestly, should we pull from the wand? So and she has a lot of wands though. So like what wand should we pull from is the thing. I don't know the names of them. I'm a fucking fake fan, but I think just the classic one, like the moon stick. Maybe moon stick. Like the one with the crescent and stuff, you know? Because don't they, like, they all have different ones or something? I don't know. I need to get a good picture of it, though. Okay, that one has kind of a slightly different color code, so... if you guys have, like, the exact name of one that I should go for, let me know. Because I don't even know, like, this isn't even a picture of her holding it, so I want to make sure. Staff? Like, what should I look up? Weapon? Sailor Moon weapon? I don't know. I don't know if I call it a weapon. I mean, I guess it kind of is, but... Okay, yeah, she has, like... So, she has a lot of ones, I think. Or, like, there's different ones in the thing. Hers is, like, the pink with the red heart, right? I feel like, is that what you guys are talking about? I don't know how many she has. This is where I need, like... This is outside of my purview, you know? Like, the heart rod one. But she has like different transformations and things. Also, one of my lights just turned off, so if it got darker in here, that's why. I don't have it plugged in, so it was running on battery. I'm trying to see all the different things she's used. Because she like uses a lot of different shit. I feel like the heart wand is like the iconic one though. For her. Let me know if I'm wrong. A light running on a battery? I know. Well, it's like not plugged in, you know, is what I mean. Let's see. Because some of her transformations have different ones, and I'm wondering which one makes the most sense for her to use. Wand, weapon. Let me go to. I need to go to like the internet, like take me to real Google. Sailor Moon wand, weapon, moon stick. Because there's the moon stick. Let's see. Fandom. The moon stick is one of the first weapons used by Sailor Moon. The moon stick becomes more powerful after silver crystals attached to it. So the thing is, do I want the moon stick? Or do I want like her, like the heart wand or something? Let me see. So I'll consider the moon stick for sure. Let me look up Sailor Moon heart wand, because I feel like I would always see that one too, and it's like, what's the difference? I don't really know. Spiral heart moon rod is the third mystical weapon Sorry, attains, primarily uses it in... I feel like that was such a moment. Like, am I hallucinating that that's a big deal? Like the heart wand? Let me see. Hold on. So the question is, do I go heart wand or moon stick? Oh man, this is tough. The tough questions. I'm with you on the heart wand, right? Like the heart wand was like that was like a moment in time, right? Okay, I'm gonna look up. I need actually a better image of it because the one I had is not like the proper format. Okay, so we're gonna go to image. I'm actually just gonna screenshot it. It'll be a little bit low res, but like that's okay. I don't need it to be high res to use it. Okay, so then we're gonna go to coolers. This part you guys can't see because I'm doing it just on my laptop. And we're gonna specifically grab like what the heart wand looks like, because it's actually more of like a pink. And it's tough because there is like some aspects of shading to it that make it look different colors. But no, I think that's basically the pink. And then it has like, it has some gold detailing. For sure, some gold detailing. And it has like that red. Let me see how the red looks. It's definitely like a brighter red. Honestly though, now that I'm looking at it now, I wonder if like her hair like clip thing is actually more of like this kind of color red than it is a pink. So we might actually go back and color some of the details in this red shade instead. Because I feel like her hair has like the red and her boots are red, but her like bow is kind of pink. I don't know. It's tough because like it looks a little bit different every time, and I don't want to like it. Let's not get too obsessive where like it becomes more chaotic than enjoyable. But there's also like a mini like little crescent thing in the middle here. Okay, I think this is all I can get. Okay, so this is the like heart wand. Okay, so we're gonna save this as Sailor Moon Heart Wand palette. And let me also like have a picture pulled up of it right away so that I don't forget. Okay, and then where am I going here? Okay, yep. And then I need to close some of these tabs. I have too many tabs open. Whoop. Oh, I closed a lot of tabs by accident. So just kidding. Let me open these again. Let me open these again. So let's see. Hold on. Hopefully I saved the palette. Please tell me I did. Oh, yep, I did. Okay, great. And then we want hex code to RGB converter, because I'm pretty sure Coolers does that already, but I kind of forgot where it's at. I'm gonna grab that picture again of Sailor Moon. Yeah, I feel like this is like the fucking fire weapon. Okay, anyway, okay, so now we want to go back to the arm unit. And we're going to kind of use this mainly just to get the colors down. So first we're going to save all our colors like we normally do. Convert. And then we're going to do, so this one's R245, 117. Give me a second here. 117. And then 196. Okay, let's just tap this over. Okay, so we're gonna hit confirm. We're gonna hit copy. And then we're gonna let's just paste this underneath. There we go. And then for the heart wand, we also want to grab a couple different things. So there's the kind of gold color. I'm gonna grab that, and we'll fuss with like where we're actually like placing these things after we like get all the colors set. 213. Oops. Okay, 213, and then it's 167. And again, I'm doing a lot of this through Coolers, which is something I use a lot. I just want to shout out like what I'm using, because like people make it and like work hard on it. Where you can like do the color picker stuff and make these different palettes. It's also how I set up my overlay every time I do my overlay for like different games. So, and I have the paid version of it because I really like it. I like to be able to save like a bunch of different palettes and things. So we're going to hit confirm, and then we're going to hit copy. You don't have to hit confirm and copy, but I like to at this point. And then we're going to paste it here. There we go. So that's kind of the gold color. Let's go over. What would be at the, probably this one. Even though it's like, we're not going to have the colors stay exactly like this. I just want to like be able to get, I'm not sure which red would be the best red. We have B30, B8. Let me look at them. They're both pretty close. I'm gonna grab this red, which I think also might be closer to what her hair clip looks like. So this is 179. Oops. We're not done. 179.12. We'll just walk this real slow. And then 31. So we're going to go all the way around. That's kind of like that red color. We're going to copy and we're going to put that here. And then other colors that are part of this wand are, there is actually kind of like a teal bluey color involved as well. And that's mostly it. Honestly, this color came out looking really ugly when I tried to pick it, so I don't know if it's even like worth doing. So we'll see, but the color is okay. It's like this weird blue color. I'll probably fuss with it honestly once I set it up because I don't like how it looks. It looks very like desaturated and kind of gross. 193. 179. Like, it looks way too muted. Let me look at the photo of it and try to like, it's like a little maybe like more saturated than that. Maybe that's the problem. It just needs to be maybe just a little bit more. Oh, hold on. I'm trying to see if we can just, yep. Maybe just make it a little more saturated and maybe just like a little bit more blue. Like more of like an aqua-y color maybe. It's kind of like an aqua. Maybe like down a little bit more, maybe like a little bit more, like maybe like here. I don't even know if I'm going to be using this very much, but just to have it. Okay, so those are kind of the key colors for the heart wand, pretty much. Definitely like the pink is the dominant because it's kind of the staff part. So let's go back to like, honestly, maybe even the sub could be that pink color. And then we could do, the red is also like a really big part of it. So probably the support would be this kind of red. Came late, so I don't know what you're making, but if asked, it looks like Toad of Sailor Moon. Yeah, this is Sailor Moon. This is Sailor Mech. Okay, let's see. See what this optional color looks like. The red looks like a little different depending on like the spot that it's at, which also we're gonna like up the luster on that. What is that? A killer clown? This is Sailor Mech. Put some respect on her name. Thank you. Please and thank you. I wouldn't mind. We need to get the gold in there somewhere though, is the thing. So I'm just gonna still make this like very red, and then we're gonna like look at where we can reincorporate the gold. Hell yeah, Sailor Mech. So the gold here, it's at the, actually, ooh, you know where it is? Give me a second. It's at the, this is like so subtle, but it's actually at like the base a little bit. So I think definitely making this, you can't really see it because of the thing, but like making this that gold color is good. And then it's at like the top as well, but that might be tough to do with like the tools we have. Oh, no. I'm scared. No. Oh God. Okay. Okay. Who drafts? Oh, I forgot actually. Armored Core. I don't think it was like Blessing or anybody like that. I don't think it was any. It was not. I don't think it was Blessing or Greg because I remember like thinking like, oh my God, like, you know, like what's up? Oh, it's like this little light. That honestly could be this teal. This is like so subtle, but this color works for that. And then this is the other. We want something like in the back part of it. Probably the support, maybe? Could be that gold. Maybe. Or what if we did the sub? Okay, so let's look at this. We have this like as an option, right? And then what if we did instead the sub with the gold? And the support would be the red? What was my other idea? Because I don't know if how I feel about this. Let's look at what we have here. We got this. Oh, it goes this way. Oh yeah, and this is just, yeah, this is, the generic was whack. The generic one was whack. I don't know if I like the one that's mostly, I think the pink with the red is really what's important, but I do want the gold incorporated. This is better than this one. This one's too pink. There's like no red in it. This one, could we step the gold back a little bit? I don't think we can without like getting rid of it entirely is the thing. Tuxedo Mech? Oh my god. Tuxedo Mech would be good. Now I'm curious though, who did draft it in Kinda Funny's league? Armored Core. Someone drafted it. Oh, you know what? Hold on. I'm looking at the old one, I think. Like I was looking at like the old league, not like the current one. Let me look. Oh, hold on. Armored Core. Gary Witta has it on behalf of like Paris and them drafted it for Gary. Yeah, so basically it's just like it's wasted on Gary because Gary doesn't really play, you know. But you know, whatever. So basically it's like it got thrown away because Gary's not gonna win. So it works for me. If I can't have it, that works for me. Okay. So this is red, definitely. This is red, definitely. Yeah, there's not really another spot to put the gold, I don't think. Without losing, like, too much of the red. So here's my question for y'all. Do you prefer, like, do you think this... Can I zoom out? I don't know if I can zoom out. I'm scared to try zoom out, so... Should we do this, or should we just go, like... I don't think we can go all that, because then you don't have any of the gold, is the thing. But I kind of don't like how the gold clashes against the yellow. Like, it almost doesn't look like it's gold, you know what I mean? We could try to make it golder. Like a more brownish kind of gold. I did take this straight from the color picker, but also, like... You know, we can do some creative liberties here. I'm wondering how it looks like otherwise. Ooh, that's too much. Maybe like more of like this kind of gold. Just to give it a little bit more definition. I think that could be good. And then for luster, let me look at this picture again. I feel like this stuff's normal, but the red is probably like high luster. Like super shiny. I wouldn't mind messing with some of the weathering here. Ooh. Can I actually like copy this over? And then, because I want to use it also for the, this one. Like, I want them to both have that kind of color to them. Okay, cool. I'm scared that this isn't gonna save. Watch him give it to Greg for a ghost energy. I know, like, honestly, Greg's fighting for his whole life here, as he needs to, because I am very competitive. If it wasn't for that fucking Liza P thing weighing me down, I'd be like a lot more sad, but I'm a little scared. I will say, hold on, wait, let me look. Well, actually, let's look at Open Critic for Armored Core. If Armored Core only has an 85% on Open Critic, let's see. Hold on. Let's tweak with this a little bit. Why not? Try R255 for more gold. 255. Oh yeah, so really quick, if yeah, I made the red shiny. If Armored Core has an 85 on Metacritic, I don't think there's a world that, well, and this may be like a bad soundbite, but fuck it. I don't know if there's a world that Lies of P gets higher than Armored Core. So I feel like at most I'm losing 15 points, which isn't too bad. Like, that's an L, but like, it's gonna have to be an L because I lost points on it. You know what I mean? Like, that's gonna be what's gonna be. 215 and then 0. Oh, nah. It's like way too, it's way too like yellowy for gold for me, this color. Like, it's too close to like that yellow. I kind of want like a brown. It says it's warm gold. Yeah, it wasn't warm for me. I don't know. Yeah, I think I put it in right. I put the thing in right. I think this is pretty good though. We might tweak with a couple more stuff, but I have like this big fear of losing all my progress also. So just be aware of that. I don't know what to tell you. We might mess with weathering later. Okay, and then for the next side, I mean, we could just do a generic kind of thing, but let me see. I have that picture of Sailor Moon pulled up. The inspo pic. Sailor Moon. Pink and red with gold accents, like on this arm part. Let me see. Where's that picture I had? Oh, this is the one. Open image in new tab. Oh, actually, no. Probably like white. Because also I never did the gloves is the thing, is my one regret. So maybe just like more leaning into the white, I think. Could be good. Even though, like, I don't know how important it is to represent the gloves, you know what I mean? Like, maybe at this point, not having the gloves is fine. Let me, like, make this all, like, this specific kind of white, and then see what I think after that. I actually feel like this red is better than... Let me actually go back to this part. Because I kind of feel like this red is more appropriate for her hair pieces. Or am I crazy? Like, what do y'all think? Because I feel like those... It depends on, like, the image you're seeing. Sometimes they're more, like, red than pink. Like, in general, like, her color scheme is, like, a little... Maybe we'll just leave it to make it cohesive. But let me know if you guys have an opinion on that. Because the more I start to look at it, the more I'm like, I don't know. Okay, so this one. Back to this unit. So I did make this a little bit more of the red tone than the pink. Which, maybe I'm tripping on that. Let's make it pink for the cohesion. A little bit. I mean, it's kind of a reddish pink. But y'all know what I'm getting at here. And then with this, like, there's definitely, like, a part that's, like, red. Where that's, like, in that pinky color. So maybe just that, honestly. What's the support at? Let's see. And then where's this one at? That could be pink. Then that can kind of just be maybe that's it. Oh, we still have the back unit. Okay. I'd like to just see what this looks like in this color scheme. I mean, it's not a bad like thing to go for as like a default, but I do think we should be a little bit more intentional. I think this could kind of represent the bow that's in the back. That being said, it's like again a lot of like pink colors. Let me see. We can maybe do some more blue though. Yeah, I mean I'm looking at the back of her outfit. It's like, yeah, it's mostly just like that kind of pink color. I think pinks and blues. Let's see, this sub, what's it at? It's at the top, so maybe if we have like one at the bottom. The support, yeah, I think the support would be a good blue. Yeah, I think that's good. Optional, maybe we'll throw in a little bit of like white just to like have it. Yeah, sure. What's other? Oh, it's like so subtle. It's like this. It's like that little, can you see that like little piece moving? It's like barely anything. We'll make that white, I guess, just to break up the colors. And then the device, you already know it's gonna be, I don't even see it. Oh, there it is. Oh, it's like impossible to spot. I still can't actually see it. I might not be looking at it at all. Oh, there it is. There it is. It's those lights. Okay, well, actually, since the whole thing is pink, we'll make these actually yellow. Even though normally I make the device pink as well, but... Which actually, I think the device on this unit might benefit from being yellow for that reason. Because it just pops out a little bit more. It just kind of depends what's going on with the device, on what makes sense. Okay, cool. Wait. I don't see what this is. It says back unit. Wait, where is this? Let me make it like green. I don't see this unit. Hey, what's up, Brave Athos? How's it going? I'm doing good. I'm getting a little bit hungry, but other than that, I feel pretty good right about now. I don't see what this is. Do I not have an L-back unit? Is that the thing? I don't know. I made it just that color scheme. I think I just don't have it, so. Whoop. Okay. How do I save this, though, is the thing. Because I'm scared. Do I just hit back? Like... That's the only thing. Like, I don't know how to save it. Because I might go back in and mess with some of the luster settings and things, but I want to just save it. X to confirm. That's what I thought, but like, confirm just brings you in here. Like, that's the thing. Like, it's not just, I don't think it's just me. Like, I don't know how to save things in this. Just back and save the edit. I'm scared. Okay, save, edit, and quit. Oh my god, thank god. Whew! I'd be scared. I'm so scared. Okay, let's go back and like... Here's the question that I want to ask y'all. Do we want to do any stuff with like the wear, like and tear of stuff? Like, should we do like, you know, like any weathering? maybe not. You know what I mean? Like, maybe not. Yeah, I guess we'll just leave the decal. Do we have any, like... Gotta go on the battlefield looking good? Okay, that makes sense. I wish you could change the color of the decals. I will say one thing I wonder is... We could experiment with the L-arm unit having like a pattern. Like it could have those stars. But the stars are always gonna be black, right? That's my only thing. Like this could be cool like on a transformation vibe. Oh no, yeah, you can change the color. These are just all the stars though. Like, can this thing be a different color? Oh yeah, it can. Okay, maybe the stars. Or is that too much? Like if we do like, you know what I mean? Like, it's a little American though, isn't it? Maybe we can just make them all like pink.
Yeah.
What are we feeling here? Because it's like transformation vibes, or is this like is this too conceptual for the build? What do we think? Dark Haze, what's up? How's the new arm core? Honestly, the customization is very good. I spent most of my time customizing. I did beat the first boss to unlock the customization, but honestly, if they had like a moon design or something, that would probably be better. But I don't think they have like any moons. They only have these little stars. But I think that's like something, right? It's like I think it's okay to get a little conceptual. What do we think though? Oh yeah. Oh, only light? What can I do to make it more? Because this is Sailor Moon. This is Sailor Mech. Do we like her with the stars? Do they have oh, and the custom decals. Let's save edits and quits. Let's look at the decals. I don't, probably only in the arms though, I think. Left arm. Oh, like maybe like somewhere in here. Huh, I'm not seeing any moons. I'm sure you can upload, because you can upload your own like images and stuff, so I'm sure somewhere there's moons, but nowhere here. Can I like I need like a photo mode for this, because I don't know how I feel with the stars now. Maybe not, but okay. I'm not sold on the final arm, but like other than that, this is pretty good. Also though, like with the assembly, let's see if we want to change like the head to be the other shape. Nah, I think that's good, yeah. Okay. Right, is there a better way to take a photo of this? Maybe not. Okay. Is there? I'm gonna just Google it. Armored Core photo mode. Because maybe I can get a better picture. It does have a photo mode. In the garage on PC. Press the share button on. Wait, what? It's a photo mode when you start the missions. Okay, well I already have this picture, so like even if I don't have it, like we can get something later. Okay, so then also, is there a way to like save? Like hard save? Also, if I enter a mission, can I like leave a mission like afterwards kind of thing? I'm gonna look up how to use photo mode in Armored Core. I'm really just here for like the photo app. Press the screen. Wait, bitch, that's not photo mode. Okay. A lot of people are just like, you can screenshot while you're in the thing. That's like not this. That's not the same thing. I'm just gonna take a lot of
Got a
screenshots.
job for you, 621. This is an open call from the Balaam Group.
But if anyone knows about an actual photo mode, let me know.
Rubicon.
Attention all independent mercenaries! This request comes from our affiliate, Dafeng. The Rubicon Liberation Front has deployed Baus artillery throughout the contaminated city. The city itself has no strategic value. We cannot allow them to hinder expansion of the Coral Survey. Show us your ambition. Destroy the Liberation Front's artillery. Bonus pay will be awarded for destroying their MTs. We want the enemy weakened.
It says to pause the game and then look down for the photo. Sorry, I'm like obsessed with this. I spent so long working on this though. Like I have to like get my good pictures. You know what I mean? Like what else was this for? Okay, and then I just go to sortie, right?
The client doesn't care who does this job.
I know it's probably like doubling up on the little like screenshot thing. I'm so cute. Look at me. Look at me. Okay, let's see. Hitting that load
Main
screen.
system activating combat mode.
Commence mission.
Ah, enter photo mode. Okay, yes. Okay, now this is the like game. I did play the game before this though, so like I'm allowed to do this. Hell yeah. Fighting evil by moonlight. What's the theme song? Let me look it up. Theme song lyrics. Never running from a real fight. She is the one for... Oh, it's like really long actually. Yeah, Winning Love by Daylight. There we go. I don't need to sing the rest though. It's just the first verses really. That's it. Okay, so we'll do just like a basic one. Yeah, should never turn her back. Yeah, never turn her back on fire. I don't know how the cadence goes for that part. Sailor Venus, Sailor Mercury. Anyway, yeah, this is like what it was all about. I love you guys doing this song in the chat. Is there like a cute, like some cute filters that we can put on here? Focal length, exposure. Oh, it just kind of goes between those. Then yes, glare, blow. Okay, camera, aperture, tilt, focal length, exposure. We can do like a little oversaturated moment as well. That could be kind of cute. Honestly, we could use some, like, just filters. Y'all don't want to do any filters? Okay, there's, like, not a lot in this photo mode. If I'm being honest, but... Okay, now we gotta get some action shots. Like, we're not actually gonna play the game. Like, we're just here for... Like, we're just... Like, we're just here for, like, the aesthetics. I'm not actually gonna play the game. Hi, Brucey! Bruce. My cat's crying. You can't hear her, but... Mama! Bruce. I wish I had a treat to, like, shake at her. She's just crying probably because she's gonna eat in... Not really? You do hear her? Oh my gosh. She's gonna eat in, like, 9 minutes. And she's like, I can't take this distress anymore. Meow, meow. Yeah. You would think she's dying the way she's yelling here. Okay. We're gonna do like a couple different ones. This is just like, I'm just doing this all for the clout, for the gram, you know? She's fine though, I promise. She's just a big old baby. I want the flames coming out though. This is nice too though, okay. We're not gonna do a lot with like the saturations and stuff because like they're not really doing much here. We'll just get a couple action shots. Just kind of pretend to be fighting something, you know, like nobody's here right now, but like in the name of the moon, I punish you. I have to get really good at this game because this mech is too good. Like, stop. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Get out of here. Okay. Let's do one with the rockets also. Okay. Let's see. Damn it. No one shoot me though. I'm just taking pictures. Yeah. This is just... Can you get a shot of her with the gun in the air? Oh, I wish. I don't think I can raise up my gun in that way. This is also pretty good though. Let's maybe like tilt it more like this way. Yeah, she's beauty, she's grace. Thank you. This is the real game. I do like that at least they like had you the first boss before you do this, because it's like, yeah, I'm just gonna like be taking pictures. Like this isn't, you know, we're not really here to do anything else. Okay, and then the last one I want to get is like one with a rocket. Let's see. I kind of was a little late. I was a little bit late on that. Yeah, let's try that again. We won't try too many times. Like, all memes aside, I don't want to spend forever doing this, but it's like, you know. That's why Cat's still yelling. The door's open, that's why you can hear her. She's not screaming that loud that it's through the doors or anything. This is pretty good. Yeah, I like that. I like that. And then we'll try to get the rockets like immediately. And the rockets red glare. I think that's pretty good. The bombs burst. Okay, it's too patriotic. Let's not do that. Oh my god, Bruce! Sorry, it's me trying to get my cat's attention. She doesn't actually want to be comforted is the thing. She wants to cry. It is 7:51. You have 9 minutes. Oh my gosh. Anyway, drama. I can try to see if I can get the gun up. I don't think I can. If anyone knows a move that would help me do that. Maybe just shooting my gun would be enough. I don't know. I don't think so, though. Yeah, not really. Oh, God, I look so good. This is like... Okay, so now we have to decide what the best picture is. Like, which one I want to do to share my creation. This is pretty good, but I feel like it's more of a good general picture than, like, a mech show-off picture. This one's a little blurry. All right, sadly I got to bounce, but love that I showed up this part. Yeah, this is a good part to be at. Thank you for stopping by, Darkies. I appreciate it. Honestly, maybe even just that first one. This is pretty good, too. This is up there for me. I think just that, like, not this one, but the one with the gun up. I think that's pretty good, I feel like. I wish it was a little bit more centered. Let me try to take something else again, actually. Like, what if we just got, like, it more centered? I'm down more for picture taking, but that's just me. I appreciate that. I think this will be a good, because I want to, like, really show off, like, what the mech looks like, and I think you kind of need to be stationary for that. I think this is pretty... Yeah, Bruce? She wants to tell me what her favorite photo is, and she can't because she's just a cat. Y'all, it's Friday, excuse me. What if Sailor Moon was a mech and a Simpsons character? She's versatile. I remember playing a demo of Armored Core when I was a kid, and I was so young and confused. No idea. Oh my gosh, yeah. Like, I've had a lot of those stories as a kid. Gaming as a kid was hard. Maybe can we switch, like, can we get more, like... I'm trying to get, like, a more in focus, kind of. Let me see. Focal line 200, and then if we make it, like... I guess at that point it doesn't really matter, but... I think something like this. Like, I really want to, like, focus on, like, the... But with, like, enough headspace to, like... Yeah, that's pretty good. I think that's the one that I'll use for my share. I think. Okay, good work today, y'all. Fight an evil by move. Oops, no, I don't want to do that. I feel like it's kind of blurry. Like, is it just me? I think I'm gonna take it again. Maybe it's because, like, the arm is moving. Or I did adjust the focal length. Maybe that was a mistake. I think, like, this is good. Maybe, like, a little bit more down. I wouldn't mind doing some more saturation, though. Well, the saturation is already up. Why is the saturation so high? Well, whatever. I don't know. Maybe it just looks like that. I feel like it looks a little bit blurry, but... That could just be the nature of you moving. Like, maybe I'll do one like I'm standing still. Which I feel like that was my initial one, but, like... I don't know. I don't know, you know? Okay. Alright, we'll compare contrast, like, these most recent two. And then that'll be... Oh, let's see. Okay. So we have this one. Then we have this one. We'll do that one, I think. And I think just sailor mech is fine. Sailor. I think that says it all, you know? I don't think there's a better caption than that. Boom. Posted. And then we'll do, either that one. Or probably the one flying, I think. The one with the missiles. The missiles is good. The missiles is pretty good. The flying one is nice too. But the assets look a little bit funkier. So we're also going to do... The name of the moon, I will punish you. Okay, then we'll edit it a little bit. Whoop. Moon doesn't have to be capital, I don't think. Okay, and then we'll do this. I always do like double because sometimes it like closes it in. Yeah, having them be back to back, it's like I could have spaced out the content a little bit, but I don't really want to. I think it's fine. All right, well there you go. Oh man. Yeah, Sailor Mech is amazing. Like, she's perfect. She's beauty. She's grace. Honestly, I maybe could have posted both photos and really tried to capitalize, but I think this works out okay. Okay, hold on. Okay, so I will say, just to throw it out there, we're kind of coming up on time, I feel like. You know, getting kind of late, probably gonna go eat or whatever. We are 8, 9, 10, 3 subs away from doing a trophy hunt. Speak now or sub now or forever hold your peace. Before we go on to like do the, you know, ending screen and all that stuff, before we do that, so shout out to that. If y'all were looking to sub, now could be a good time. We could extend it, do a trophy hunt with Miles Morales. Thoughts on this game to recap. So obviously I spent most of my time editing my mech, but I think it was time well spent. Look at my mech. It's perfect. It's beautiful. I'm like, do I want to play this level at least until I die? I think let's put a pin in it. Do I plan to play more is a question y'all often ask me. I'm going to say honestly yes, and I'm not going to lie. The fact that I got so invested in the mech building part is kind of why I'm like, you know what? What if we just kind of kept it going? Like, let's hang out. Let's see what's up. I really, really liked building my mech. It did get me very invested. I do think my experience will like live and die on whether or not I'll either be able to figure out or successfully look up and get tips on different boss fights. Or maybe even just like learn the world a little bit more. Like, I'm not sure how hard it'll be to like learn those aspects. I feel like y'all carried with your tips on the lock-on, your tips on the on staying underneath the boss, on how to do the staggering, and I think those gave me a lot of good fundamentals, but I worry that like on my own accord it'll be like a lot rougher. I'll just like walk around a little bit. Again, movement wise, I think it feels pretty good. I mean, you are in a mech, so it's like it's not like you're super agile, but like it controls like the way I feel like it should control. You have like this little skatey, you have this little boost, you have like a little skate situation. I love a good skate moment in a game. I feel like this has aspects of it. Yeah, it's cool. I fuck with it. I lightly fuck with it. I don't want to be like, oh, I'm fucking in love with it or anything like that, but I had a lot of fun with the mech building. I could see myself getting into the gameplay. I think it's interesting because it's sort of, it feels like deceptively simplistic, but then also I do know it's gonna have that pushback, and I don't know if like I'll have the sensibilities to figure out on how to overcome like those larger obstacles it's gonna present, is my kind of concern. But yeah, overall, super solid. We'll continue. We'll let y'all know. Bruce just got fed, and I'm sure she's very excited. And yeah, this was Armored Core 6 Fires of Rubicon. You do not need to play the other Armored Core games to get it. It's pretty straightforward. A few tips go a long way is kind of what I've noticed from this. And yeah, just give us more mech building for sure. Forever. Mech building forever. Other things are things. You know, as usual, stay followed and subscribed or whatever to the channel. I'll be live again on Tuesday for sure. With... Sorry, I'm blanking. My mind is still like a little foggy. With Kingdom Hearts. Part 5 should be going up this weekend of the Let's Play, which was like a while ago that I did the last one, but then I'll be all caught up on parts on my YouTube channel in case you missed any of the pieces so far. But that should be fun. I am going to be tabbing over to my ending soon screen from like several feet away, so I might tap in at the wrong screen, so apologies if I do in that case. And yeah, actually, I don't know if I can reach my ending screen from here, so I might have to pass on that and map it to my Stream Deck for future streams. Other things are things. That's kind of what's up. I'll give you guys more updates on Tuesday because I will be going to PAX, so there'll be a little bit of a content gap. A lot of excited stuff for when I come back from PAX. I am going to finally, I think, kick into some charity stream stuff that I want to do with the American Heart Association. I'm going to try to loop in other streamers, other people, really make it a big, fun, multi-stream event of fundraising and hanging out. And I think this setup is going to be really conducive to doing more of that kind of stuff, like this bigger setup. So again, you know, shout out to Isaiah for helping me really elevate it and make it look a lot nicer and clearer, and like up the video call, like everything just looks so much better today, and it's so much more comfortable and easy to do today. And I think going forward, it's just gonna be a really good experience. So I'm super optimistic and super excited about it. Again, I'm gonna skip the ending soon because I did not map it, so I cannot reach it from here, unfortunately. So we are gonna head out. But before we do, I'm gonna give a raid over to there's so many good things going on. I think let's do, just because it's been like a little bit, let's go to Jess Adele, I think. Oh no, wait, well, Jess is 4 hours deep. Where's no, let's still go to Jess Adele. Fuck it, we'll see how it is. I don't know how long she's gonna go for. We kind of ping pong between different people that are you know, over on the channel. So let's kick up that raid. I think I can do it from chat, right? Did I do it? Yeah, I did it. Okay, we're gonna give a raid over to Just Adele. Save raid answers when you get there and spam the tier 1 emotes if you have them. And as always, I'll see y'all here next time. Bye.